Please keep your arms and legs inside the stream at all times.
I am updating the information in case I didn't do that already.
I'm just saying shit.
I am sending a tweet, and the ritual is complete.
I'm not narrating my actions as I do them.
Are you sure? Are you 100% sure?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What were you all talking about?
Close your computer.
The stream has started.
Let's go.
I had to tweet. Had is maybe a more strong word than I started thinking.
Compelled. Okay, looks like everything's good on this end, on the stream. We'll have to see what people say. People, please let us know if you can see us.
Internet, are you there?
Or are we still in the void?
Can you hear me?
Unable to communicate with the outside world.
If not, can we return to the void?
I hope so.
Please, take me back to the void.
I bet you get good naps in the void.
The Foothill College radio station back in San Jose had like...
A void?
Are we actually connected?
No, we might not actually be connected. No one has said anything, so...
So we shouldn't do anything exciting until...
Yeah. No one is in our
0
chat.
viewers.
Maybe just no one's watching today. Right before I tweeted, I RT'd at 17,776.
Stream is definitely up. We just may not have people in the stream yet. Maybe one of us should check on their phone that it is actually
I
streaming.
checked. It is.
Okay. The problem with our completely not strict start time. Sometime in the evening we will start playing. So where were we? We're, I think, about to do what we think is the final
Yeah,
leg.
we're like...
What says final battle right there?
We'd had to collect a bunch of MacGuffins, but they actually made the... okay. We're no longer in the void. We'd had to collect a bunch of
We
MacGuffins.
have been joined in the void.
It's Xandra!
Hey, Xandra. I feel like they made the fetch quest actually fun because it was just a bunch of little story moments.
Yeah, no, like, it wasn't like going
Yeah.
off and finding secrets. It was just like all around town.
Yeah.
And in fact, one of the MacGuffins was picked up by other characters.
Yeah. No, like, it was cute.
I feel like it actually was a messing with expectations thing.
Yeah, no, it was
No,
good.
it's good. Xander, you can hear us, right? The microphone's working? The machine's ready. We can leave any time.
Yes, please tell us if the mic is not working.
Does this thing really fly?
I'm kind of worried too. I don't know if you can handle it either. Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
milady. I'm turning off the fan.
Oh my god.
Sounds like the game isn't coming through.
Huh.
Microphone but not the game, okay.
Well, that's exciting. There's always something new.
I've got Elgato coming through here.
It sounds like it's very quiet.
Okay, well he's turned off the fan.
1 second. It doesn't look like it's very quiet, so I'm a bit...
Huh. Maybe the fan was just so loud that it was...
let us know how it is now.
Okay, please let us know how the volume is when you hear this.
Sandra says, ah.
I think it was just the fan.
So the problem is always people say something, we don't have to respond to what happened just now or a minute ago.
Gotta timestamp your
Yeah.
add a
Yeah.
checksum.
Okay, so everything's good? Come on, milady. This is for Rod. I can handle it.
I've heard that before.
Don't listen to her, Mint. I'll take you beyond the skies to heaven.
You don't need to go that far.
All right, milady, I'm going. I'll be back before lunch.
What are you talking about? I'm going with you.
What?
You think I'm going to let you go on your own?
Dot dot dot.
I don't trust you one bit. You'll probably crash the damn thing if I don't come along.
Thanks, milady. I was hoping you would come along.
Look at that face. Okay, let's get going. Mint, I hope you're all set to go.
Once we take off, there's no turning back.
Are you ready?
Uh,
Wait. We should
we-
like spend our money.
yeah, let's buy some continues. We should also talk to
Whoa.
Rod once.
It's never done that before, has it? The wipe transition.
I'm not sure.
What have you got for me, Tones?
Brave Bracer, do we own those? No, we don't own
Oh.
those.
Okay, we've sold
We are
everything.
broke.
And I think
Oh.
we already spent all our money on coins.
Well, we've got to save, so
Yeah.
Hey, the Moonstone and Starstones, are those plot elements?
the Dreamstone is, so I'm unsure about the other ones. I think we
Okay.
can sell them.
I think we're probably good to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're good.
If anything, we're OP.
We are not doing the
Talk
100%
to
work.
Don't worry about me. I'll be patched up in 2 days or so. I got Rod down last night. I got Rod down last night. So you got nothing to worry about.
What you need to do is do
Oh,
the
wait.
voice of Duke pretending to be Rod.
Yeah, see, I'm not that good. I'm not. You may not have noticed. I am not starring in Orphan Black.
Well, have you tried?
Yeah, I failed.
Oh, okay. I know they filmed it around here.
I trust Duke. He'll be able to handle my baby. What are you waiting for? She's all ready to go. Don't worry, you'll be fine. I guarantee it. Okay.
Alright, baby handling time.
Are you ready now?
Yep, let's go. Gonna take this boat to the moon somehow.
Duke, I'm counting on you. You're gonna be fine. Make my baby proud. I hear you. It's not me flying this baby. It's you. I'm you. I'll take care of your Pinto. Her name is not Pinto. It's the Pulsar Inferno. Ah!
Stop mentioning the stupid name and get some rest. Duke, get this Pinto moving.
Okay. Let's go, Pinto.
I like that he exhausted himself by
It's
saying,
not Pinto. This game is amazing.
dang, why is it going so slow? The Sorcerer's driver sounds like it's lagging.
She's not powering up. Oh boy, this is one hell of a problem. I can run from.
I can run faster than this. You sure we're gonna be able to fly?
Hey, I know. Belle's big butt is weighing us down.
Ah, shut up! Duke, hurry up and do something!
What's this lever? Gonna give it a try.
We stopped.
What the hell are you doing?
Relax.
Huh?
What's going on?
That's what I'm talking about. I got this.
Whoa!
Jeez, it's too fast! Slow this thing down!
Damn, I don't know how.
You moron! God. Think you everyone a special
I feel sick.
That was a hell of a ride, wasn't it? I tell you, it was my heart that got us here.
How long do you plan on being Rod? Wake up!
I stopped being Rod too soon. That's where that screenshot comes from.
Barfing is always so refreshing. Hmm?
Mint hard drinker.
Prima!
Confirmed.
Mint.
Sorry it took so long. You're gonna be alright now. Huh? Why is he so cold?
I think I'm low on energy. It's probably from breaking the seal.
Okay, you don't have to explain anymore. Close your eyes and get some rest.
I have something I want to give you. That's why I stayed up.
What do you want to give me?
My good luck charm. I don't need it anymore.
This is your amulet.
There's magic sealed inside. I'm sure you'll be able to use it. Get Dollmaster for me, Mint.
You bet I will. I'll thrash Dollmaster and come back in a flash. You stay here while I take care of business. We're gonna go back together, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Mint. I can finally rest. I'm so sleepy. Bye.
Prima? Prima?
Calm down. He probably transformed back into a cube to save energy. We've all been there, right? We can take care of him after we get back.
Sleeps geometrically.
But don't take too long or it might be too late to help him.
So you're saying I have to do everything fast. I can do it. Belle, look after Prima for me.
Alright. Go take care of business and don't worry about a thing.
Thanks. Time to storm in there.
Check out what the magic combinations
Yes.
for gold are.
Oh man.
Oh,
That's good.
Prima.
What's the one thing we're missing? Is that a...
We're missing one shape, and we won't be able to cast anything with gold until we have that one
Yep.
shape.
Oh, okay.
I think by making it Prima and making it like the gold thing, that actually works. It's sort of like Prima has magic, but it's so special you can't
Yeah.
use it right away.
Yeah.
Well, I like that it also like hints at like what the other ones are. Like, you know, you're getting your magic from whoever these folks are.
Yeah. It's good.
Those feel very much like a throwback to Secrets of Mana's
Yeah.
elemental spirits. Looks like you need to use a specific magic on that.
Yeah.
Also, that did a
I
lot of
need MP.
damage.
What I'm supposed to keep running? Does it require you to... Oh.
This was labeled Arena 1, so I'm guessing we've got some arena
Yeah.
fights to get through.
Chat is
Oh,
observing that
no,
this is
guess I can just
actually-
go through.
But you have to kill the dragons first, right?
Kill the dragons.
Gargoyles, I think.
Chat is pointing out that this is actually fantastic music.
I'm gonna figure out what you do with this. That's what you do with it.
Ah. Oh, what's...
Oh, there's a little.
Yeah,
gate
kinda
now.
cool.
Wonder how that looked on a,
Yeah, that might not be
CRT.
flickering. It might just be transparent.
jump to that?
Quick, nope.
I feel like in general they did a good job with the music on this, considering it's all done just with the PS1 sound chip.
Oh, that's cool.
Like we mentioned this when we first started streaming it, but the whole game apparently fits in 75 megabytes.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
So like really good texture use, really good sound use.
I'm usually not super fond of the PSX music that uses the built-in soundtrack. This is a really good use of it.
I feel like you could do good things with it.
You could, like, I don't know, the thing that always confuses me about my own, like, the thing, like, I look at myself and I go, I'm not making a lot of sense here, is, I really like music on the SNES sound chip. I don't like the music on the PSX sound chip so much, but they're almost the same sound chip. Like, they're both Sony chips.
Oh.
Not gonna. Oh,
Oh.
what they're teaching you.
Yeah, this is one of those cases where they didn't choose the best camera.
It's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but it's not great either. My guess is that the reason that like you might not think of the PS1 as having good built-in sounds is probably when people were using the built-in sounds, it was a budget thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of the
A budget thing or just didn't know how to use it.
So like the early uses of the PSX sound chip were, I felt like they kind of got too much power at once and they didn't use it sensibly. Like the Super Nintendo,
Let's use something.
both this and the Super Nintendo sound chip are sample-based.
We've seen two enemy types that we've seen nowhere else in the game.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder if they're ones that we see in...
Yeah, they might be from Roots.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
So that way for either player you'd see some new stuff.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Have we seen those guys before?
Yeah.
I love that spell. Just like, I have a glowy blue cube
Getting
friend.
up in your business.
My brother was a cube.
Oh, cube meet cube.
We cannot defeat the cube.
Can you shove it?
Cube!
I have a feeling you probably means you haven't done something you need to do.
Probably. These enemies respawn though, so it's not that.
Huh.
Nope. Okay, so we can't go further back.
So look for any sort of grand... Whoa!
On the other hand, that guy wasn't all that.
Maybe he would have been difficult if you didn't have the power of the cube.
It's actually a diamond.
Oh. Isn't a diamond just a cube?
Don't worry about it.
You rotate a cube, it turns into a diamond. It's basic alchemy.
Oh.
That's not good.
Yeah, we are definitely deep in a teleporter maze.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure about the maze design in this game. It's not.
Man, I want to replay Secret of
It definitely feels like there's places where they... Oh, try black magic on it maybe.
Exactly.
Nice.
There we go.
That was some slowdown. Yeah. I don't know if it can keep up with that effect.
Yeah, I think like the level design is a place where the budget, they padded it out a fair bit. There's a lot of going back to levels. There's a lot of sort of maze-like designs that don't require a lot of unique modeling.
I feel like going back to levels is like something I like, honestly.
It depends on if the level is good. The problem is that there's been going back to maze levels that are made out of like...
Yeah, that part I don't love.
Or like weird imbalance and like visiting some areas 3 times.
Oh, doggy's gone.
Wow, I think that some of these aren't necessary, just if you take the wrong path in the maze, it just punishes you on spawn.
Yeah. It's definitely one of the places, like, if the sequel that was pitched ever happened,
yeah,
I could see them really improving on the level design.
Well, yeah, the level design. I mean, if I suspected this got a sequel, it might not have been a very high budget sequel, but at least like I don't know. But the PS2 era, people kind of figured out designing 3D areas a little better. Big drill, big drill, big drill.
Oh, okay.
Nope, it's time for some fire.
Huh.
Oh, it did not work the same way that
Yeah.
previous ones did.
I guess he didn't want you to have a problem finding the bomb.
Yeah. Also, I feel like it'd be pretty hard to not have enough.
Yeah, I know, it's true.
That might be solving a problem. Not that like it's so satisfying a puzzle that yeah. Also like not that it's so satisfying a puzzle that it really matters.
Yeah. It is interesting, but it's different. That it feels like it's because like it's a version of that other one that we bombed.
It might be that it might be that I don't know. It seems like there's a decent amount of like bespoke coding on objects in this game.
Yeah.
It might be that what's actually happening there is that the teleporter doesn't spawn until
That was his fire, not mine.
It might be the teleporter doesn't spawn, and that's why they don't just if they just had to be one of the ones that shrinks down.
But it shrinks down and then disappears is how
Yeah.
it no longer has that you should move on. Raptors.
Oh, and peace sponge.
Hit a dinosaur in the face.
And
This is still Arena 1?
oh boy.
How long is this gonna be?
Oh.
I wonder if the final room is going to be you need little magic to get past the barrier, and then they have to give you the bit that makes it go back and work.
Uh-huh. Well, nailed it. Nailed it.
Nailed.
Oh, there's a time. Oh, time away until.
Yep.
Arena 3.
Did we miss 2? Oh,
No, I just didn't notice.
that's what I meant. Yeah, someone was saying it was Arena 2. That's not good.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey buddy, what's your deal?
I'm really curious if these are all things that are
Can
on.
Rue turn into this guy?
Probably.
I think this guy's on loan from Final Fantasy.
But I'm very curious now how many of these are from Rue's route, and
Yeah.
if there are just somewhere they were like, oh, we never found a place for this.
Yeah.
That definitely seems like a problem if your approach to enemy design is like not that thoughtful, which I think is the case in most RPGs. Like if you're not thinking specifically what point does this enemy
Yeah.
place in the game, and due to the fact that they're all interchangeable, then that can happen.
Also things like...
Which is so weird, because this is expensive.
You can also have the thing where just like, your animators are working on a bunch of...
Yeah.
The artists are working on a bunch of enemies. Some of them came in too late to add into earlier parts of the game. But you have them now, so you may as well use them.
Conway's love
Well, I
for
mean-
video games.
Yeah. Usually you can placeholder it, but maybe not if they have like special animation properties.
And you don't know like how far into the testing cycle they are,
Yeah.
etc. Like,
Well, I mean, that's the advantage of like your enemies not having different behaviors, is that there's less to test. You just throw in an alternate image.
I think what's a little odd about
frame
these-
rate's bad, people are saying. Let me have a look and see if there's anything.
I think what's kind of weird about this particular dungeon is like, it's like I think about the end of Secret of Mana, and like the final boss of Secret of Mana has like all these really weird enemies that aren't elsewhere in the game, but it's because like this is like the hidden away fortress that has been sealed for centuries or whatever, right? Where it's like I'm not sure I know why the guardians in this area are dinosaurs.
Yeah, we're not dropping frames due to speed, so I think it just might be the heat in the room fucking with the computer.
We need like a smaller fan just to blow on this thing. Get like put an ice cube on it. We've just got this like if we turn on the fan, they can't hear us, but if we turn off the fan, we can hear these. There's no winning.
Keep it on low.
I think it already was on low. Just checking something. I'll make sure it's using the right graphic card.
Ah, fuck. Oh, that actually wasn't hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's using the hardware thing correctly.
Are you still having trouble?
Is it Deltron? Is anyone having frame rate problems other than Myth and Dare?
I'm seeing a little bit of clipping here. It's nothing terrible.
Are we green?
Oh yeah, we're green. Like, it's not at the point that the internet is involved. It's at the point that the Elgato is involved. And like, it could be the Elgato is over here and sending stuff. I told it to go for faster encoding versus quality encoding. So
Okay, I think that's all we can do.
yeah, that's.
I feel like we're just definitely hitting the point where like this is not the game's strongest suit, like it's not necessarily doing anything super. None of these are challenging.
No, the game, like, if the game has a problem, it has padding due to probably being a pretty low budget game and not a priority in Square.
And I don't think necessarily like this not being a challenge is that's not necessarily a problem since this is a game for kids.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this needs to be super hard. It's just a little unfortunate that like you're not doing that much. Like, it doesn't really matter what spells I use.
What we need.
Whereas like something easy but like still like forcing you to like change up what you're doing
Yeah.
would go a long way.
What we need is a remastered version just to be released with a challenge dungeon.
No, this feels very much like we're getting to the end of the game, we're running out of budget.
I mean, I don't know, I feel like this would be an interesting dungeon if it were just shorter.
No, I don't think that's a problem at all. I think it's good length. I think it's just not interesting enough.
I see.
Like it's
I wouldn't want it to be shorter, honestly. Like, I feel like...
It's exactly one scene over and over,
just
drawing
tone
different-
rotate in different directions.
That part I don't really have a problem with. I think that'd be okay if there is...
Well, I feel like what you really want to have in a final dungeon is you want to have some spectacle. Oh no. Like, this is kind of failing from a spectacle standpoint.
Definitely. This does not feel like I'm going off to the climactic tough final fight.
We're not getting a lot of visual variety or anything like that.
I think you can compensate for lack of visual variety if things are harder. But... or, like, dramatic.
Do you think that the first, so like, the first stream or so seemed actually like some of the enemies were stronger than we've seen. Do you think that this would have been a harder fight if we weren't so overleveled?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's hard to say.
The only thing that is ever really tough in this is some of the bosses, and they're not that tough.
I guess we're gonna find out what happens when you're out of time.
Indeed.
Okay.
Oh, we just don't get a bonus. Aw, that's too easy.
Oh, the ability to get healed goes away at the end?
They gave you like a bonus coin.
Ah, okay.
A really good one, actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck!
Nice.
Was it though? Man, that one on the right is just unnecessary. That is a red herring. God, we have so much HP, it doesn't really matter though.
Yeah. Save in a different slot.
We passed the point of no return.
The time meter gives you a bonus. So like when we passed it when it was in the yellow, we got a gold coin. I
Which are
assume.
good for continues.
Yeah.
I think that last bit would have really benefited from having a color swap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good easy way of like showing progress.
Yeah.
Huh? Why are only 2 of them lit? What does it mean? It
How
means
did
this
you
puzzle had
puzzle?
trouble in playtesting.
Try moving to the side before you light them and just see what's there.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a big circle.
You know, bags.
Fire dags.
Hmm. Wind helps the front. What?
Why is he
I don't have a head orb. Please explain head
Orb
orb.
friend.
I don't think we're actually circling around, I think.
I mean, we probably won't.
We are, but like we're going like quarter circles.
I can't use magic.
Oh. Can you change which magic thing you're doing?
Nope.
Is this the power of a head orb?
I can't.
Your attack?
Can't. Might. Maybe just not in that room. No! I cannot attack.
Oh, okay, so we've got to like get each of them, take them here without being able to attack.
Okay. That's... I could see a game where that would be interesting. It's not this one.
It's too easy to dodge enemies.
Yep. Like, all you have to do is run by.
So hit that with wings. Maybe light the other ones on fire as well.
Yeah, maybe. Might just be like the wall.
Try lighting just the middle ones. Like, put out the ones on the left and right.
You need a different water. Ah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
We now understand the principles of Hedor.
We've learned Hedor. Yeah, dodging these enemies is not particularly interesting.
No.
Unfortunately. Yeah, it's a good like base concept.
Go left, go left.
This game definitely has a lot of stuff where you feel like they had a design doc, they did everything to the design doc, and then they discovered certain things were not as didn't come together quite as well as like the same with that. There's that one spell that just shoots up that is totally useless.
Yeah.
That also feels like the same sort of thing. Like it was in the design doc,
But
but they didn't have time after making it to actually figure out how to make it fun and interesting and important.
Or maybe it was a way of attacking exactly one enemy, but then they decided to just cut the enemy instead because no one was figuring out how you're supposed to. Wait.
It feels more likely that it's just that they put it in thinking that they would have enemies where that would be an important, interesting thing,
Get some
and then they
IP.
didn't.
Now let's use our ultimate ability to... Yes, restore it.
This is also like, this is the one game that this designer slash director did.
It's pretty damn good for a first...
Yeah. It's also
I
feel
wish
like I
it showed
really...
you if you got.
Yeah. I feel like I'd really like to see what they would do after this, given how solid this is as a first
Yeah.
entry. Okay, that one's done. That's done.
Oh, let's try doing some other things.
I mean, it's the only room we haven't gotten Hedor from.
It's true.
Try putting those two out.
And all of me?
It's funny when auto aim gets a bit confused.
If you go back in the middle to relight.
the same.
This should be that one. So I think we're going a quarter tone of the circle.
Yeah, it says it's up. What happens if you put both out and then light them again? That is not a good puzzle.
That feels like it's breaking video game rules.
Yeah. I don't really understand the reasoning of that.
We're speaking. We don't know which of us is supposed to say this.
I'm impressed. You again!
Ah. I did not expect you to get this far. I have underestimated your abilities.
I have no business with you. Out of my way!
I cannot allow you to pass.
You think I'm gonna go back?
I will not allow that either. You have defied my master time and again. Thus, I must terminate you at this instant. Now, instead of being trapped in a room,
So,
you're trapped in a slightly smaller room.
I can't go anywhere unless I beat you, huh?
That will not happen. You can neither advance nor retreat. I will stop you here and now.
You're awful confident. You're gonna pay for underestimating me.
No, I regard your power highly. After all, you have come this far. I shall match you with my all.
What's going on?
Prepare to die! Is that the first time he's opened his eyes? Was that supposed to be a really dramatic moment?
Dramatic eye opening.
Oh yeah,
right.
you can't attack him from the front because he'll use magic. Trying to forget if those spheres are actually sprites. I think they are.
I think so.
You wouldn't really be able to tell.
They are. You can kind of tell.
Oh, they're
Oh,
they're
okay.
geometry.
It's okay, it's gonna disappear, then I'm gonna restore my health.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna do no damage to him.
Like he's throwing you into the ropes.
Yeah.
This is clearly their wrestling boss.
Fuck.
Oh no. He's attacking you with angels.
This,
Does the pancakes do anything?
oh, I'm just trying to get mana.
Okay.
Okay, what's something that comes out quick?
Okay, apparently we're getting even worse frame rate.
Is anyone other... Okay, no, EONS is also having frame problems. Says we're green.
Just watch the stream. Just watch what's happening on it and see if you're seeing frames that drop.
I mean, I'm seeing some frame drops. I'm not seeing 2 frames per second. This machine does not actually seem very warm when I touch it.
It's quite bad right now. Whenever doesn't look at stuff. Oh. Make sure no. NAS is down, so that couldn't be doing anything with the internet. It's getting news. I don't think it's the internet. But I'll take my phone off.
Keen, what you missed is we ran through many completely identical rooms full of dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were kind of cool. I wish that, like, Twitch gave you any means whatsoever for, like, debugging when this happens.
They have a whole thing. It's not useful for this particular problem because the problem we're having is not with the internet. It's something with
Nice.
like
Oh, it looks pretty good.
Okay.
it's something involving OBS
No.
and the Elgato and my computer.
Well, I wish
This is
that
hard because not most of our matches doesn't come out that fast.
Twitch and OBS as a system worked together to give us
Yeah.
solutions.
But you've been told this was happening because according to it, we're dropping no frames because it's before OBS is sending stuff out. I'm just gonna have a look at how bad it is on the stream using cell phone internet so I can see if it matches what I'm seeing here.
Oh, lots.
Yeah, I think what I'm seeing here just looks like 30 FPS versus the 60 FPS that we're getting. Which it would be expected.
Like it was just, I don't know why some people would be getting
Yeah.
experience but not others.
Are we saying that some people are saying fine?
You said 30, right?
Well, I'm saying I'm seeing here.
Okay.
What I don't know what viewers are seeing. It would be good to know if anyone's getting okay frame rates, because that would also help us know.
Yes, is anyone at all doing okay, or is everyone in low frame rate land? That makes you feel any better, for just watching some British dude with pigtails repeatedly walking around the room while Christine tries to throw words at him.
I mean, I don't think there's much we can do here.
Oh shit, okay, yeah, we're getting, it's really bad frame rate on their end, and I have no idea why.
Okay, everyone's getting bad frame rate.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing how bad it is. It's, this is really weird because everything looks good on our end. So I'm not sure where this is going wrong.
God, that's awful.
Yeah, no, it's like...
That looks like it's just keyframes.
Yeah, it is like 2 FPS, like people are saying. But it's not like the stuff Elgato is getting in is not 2 FPS. The internet stuff is green. So I'm not sure where it's turning into 2 FPS. It does not appear to be on in our system at all. After this boss, we can try just restarting and seeing what that does.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can pause in the boss fight. We want to avoid missing anything interesting.
Yeah, if you want to pause and...
Sure.
Because yeah, like we're in the green. I'm not seeing anything like this level of bad frame rate on what's coming in from the Elgato.
Okay.
Okay. Is the upstream connection keeping up? Yeah, our upstream seems to be totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream. We'll start the stream in a second.
Is it someone saying it got better?
Yeah.
Oh,
Try going back in and seeing.
okay.
Did we just reboot, or did it...
No, we didn't do. I've done nothing.
Well, that's terraforming.
I'm waiting to see it show up here so I can see what the frame rate's like. Yeah, no, it's significantly better now. So I don't know. From what I can tell,
I am nearly dead.
Oh, that's...
No!
No!
So close.
You almost made it.
so yeah, I've got no idea what that was. We changed nothing here.
Well, the important thing is that we learned absolutely nothing.
It's been in the green the entire time in terms of our upload. And the thing that we occasionally see where the encoder here is having trouble, I'm not seeing, because I can see here the frame rate's fine. Like, we get a slowdown if I've got my Twitter window open over top of OBS, and we're not getting that.
Whoa.
Okay, so not drill.
Drill what it's done for.
See, there's something really esoteric with Twitch having trouble.
Yeah. Oh man. It's like turned like 30 degrees to the side.
The invisible barrier as a thing is good. I like that.
When it makes his throwing you thing.
Yeah.
It basically
But
like
it's also like
that-
something you have to just keep in mind.
Yeah. It also sort of like automatically makes that attack do more damage, because now it does the original damage it did plus 5 for hitting the barrier.
I'm not that.
Yeah.
God, that sound effect when you hit him is so satisfying. That one. It's a good satisfying funk. There's also like a bit of screen shake on it.
The new spell we can't cast because we don't have the shape to use with the color. All the spells involve choosing a shape and a color.
Fuck.
And that last one is special and it requires both the last shape and the last color to work.
Yeah, some don't work for every single shape.
The network is fine as well. Somebody's asking if the CPU's fine, something intermittently bugging the network. And no, the network has been in green the entire time.
Yeah, I don't know if anything else has directions. It's never come up before.
A lot of intros go out of their way to fix you.
A lot of them just sort of auto-face.
It's definitely like I don't really have anything built around gaining directionality.
No, this is not a Mac setup, it's a PC setup. And I don't think I'll see it for the mouse cursor to move on top. And there's no way that the mouse can be captured because we're playing on actual hardware.
Whoa. How could I lose?
Oh,
Alright, Dullmaster, you're next.
okay. I see something where I've actually found the error message. Do you want to just stay on here for a moment?
Okay.
Encoding overload. Consider toning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset.
Are you sure that... Did you ever wind up looking at the task manager?
No, but I don't think it's a CPU issue because it's a hardware encoder.
Okay, please bear with us for a moment while Miguel looks at something.
Please sit and listen to the didgeridoo.
Yeah, this seems to be the Elgato having trouble, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe not. It's so hard to tell with this stuff. Okay. Tune down video settings. Set it to speed. We'll lower the video bit rate a bit and see if that helps. I don't know when it will stop telling me this error.
Okay, well let's...
Let me just check. Could try. This is gonna mess stuff up a bit, I think. If I do that.
Has this song ever played at any point during the game before?
I think it's the boss music, isn't it?
No.
No,
Once you knocked him
this is
out,
the comedy theme. I don't think we've ever heard it before.
nothing
Okay.
funny has happened in this game yet.
Already smoother, but it's also less that it has to encode.
Have you done anything?
No, I'm in the middle of. I've just messed something up.
Oh, okay. Sorry, please bear with us for another moment.
I'm switching it to standard. I wonder if I do. No, that doesn't look right. Oh, I hate setting OBS size stuff, and I extra hate doing it. With the touchpad.
That sort of like wah wah sound. What exactly is that? It shows up in certain kinds of like calypso or something?
What?
Yeah, that noise. I've heard it music before.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like it's some kind of one,
Okay, that should be better. I've
Okay.
switched to a lower res and did some other changes to the bitrate and rescaled everything to fit the screen.
Well, let's see if that helps.
Yeah, I'm guessing since we haven't had that before, we it's probably the room temperature
Yeah.
causing.
Interesting
trouble.
bit of trivia. It's fucking hot in here.
Yeah.
Let's get like a little. They were selling like little fans on the street the other day. I should have gotten them.
Now that I'm here, your evil plans are over.
No matter how hard you try, you will never find my master.
Why not?
The cursed crossways lie ahead, the final gateway to Valen's sanctum. Those who enter the crossways will be afflicted with terrors from their past.
Oh yeah.
You don't scare me.
Got some pumpkins coming up.
No obstacle can stop me.
You will never survive in there. Besides, I will not allow you to enter.
You're still gonna fight? I don't think you're in any condition to fight. ...
It is all I know. I shall live and die fighting.
He's planning to die. Fine, let's end this. My magic against yours.
One shot to end it all. A sure death for one of us. Do you accept?
Let's do it.
Sorry.
We'll count down from 10 and fire at 0. Agreed?
Yes, I bid you farewell.
Here we go. 10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
I love
4.
these cuts.
3,
2.
1.
Look, a flying pumpkin?
What?
0. Yeah.
We all knew it was coming, but still.
I can't believe he fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Why?
He's passed out. Gotta admit, he was pretty tough. But no one can match me. Dang, I've wasted enough time already. The cursed crossways, huh? How can you be afflicted with terrors from the past? Heck, who cares? It'll probably be nothing. God, the timing on that kick was great.
Yeah. I
Just
also
like
just
the
love-
freeze while it waits for the line, that is so good.
Yeah.
Looks kind of creepy. I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, no pumpkins, please.
Whoa. Are you gonna-
Yeah, no, it's very rider kick. Super Inazuma kick.
Oh,
Oh, for
there are so many
Boss
bosses in this
rush.
game.
man, and it
Yeah.
gave me the oh, fuck, how did you even deal with this one? This guy's a dick.
You've got more spell types now.
It's true. I do at least have more spell types.
You have to jump over those.
Thanks, Miguel.
Try
No, you
using
have
your
to jump
attack.
over them.
Try using your attacks to damage the enemy.
Oh shit, okay.
Ah.
Yeah, you definitely have better spells.
This one had the problem that it was actually really hard to power up MP, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the hard part.
It was also just getting the hits in time.
Whoa, did you use it's like 80 MP in 1 second?
Yeah, on my heal.
Oh, okay.
All the ultimate abilities use up.
Right.
all your-
If I remember correctly, you can also, when it glows
Yeah.
in the forward, you can jump kick it. And also, yeah, produce walks.
There we go.
If anyone missed last week, the thing we discovered is that the ultimate magics, they all take 100 HP.
Empty.
MP, right. They all take 100 MP to cast, but if you have more than 100 MP, they just use all the MP you have.
That's only for some of them. Yeah,
Okay.
some of them
But
are
for
just
a lot.
large numbers.
But it's kind of interesting because it discourages you from like hoarding, right? Like you don't
Yeah.
get to 100 and be like, well, I'll just hold on until I need it, because the longer you wait,
Yeah.
the more expensive it'll be.
Yeah, healing always means losing your magic, which is a pretty good cost.
Yeah, no, it's good. That thing is really hard to nail.
do like the look of this boss.
Yeah. Also, I do think boss rush is actually like a good thing to have in the final
Yeah.
hit. You know, I feel like this would actually be better. I feel like I would have taken out the background.
Hmm.
Like make it be like the boss and like the familiar boss, but you get like a background that's like
Yeah.
that looks like it's in tune with this.
Yeah,
That would just be like a really cheap way of making a.
that would be pretty cool.
My guess, just seeing some of the other ways that things are cutting budgets.
What are y'all about?
I remember this game. Now it's not. Oh, it's the.
They're
That
the
was the
dolls.
puppets, right?
Yeah, the puppets.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a boss.
Okay, this entire area is just odd.
Wait, shit.
Oh yeah, you've been in that.
Oh, this might just be the room where you recover your MP.
Yeah, maybe.
This is weird.
Slash the one you want to remember what the symbols mean, so you don't go into this one if you're trying to just get to the next boss. Wow, that magic is ridiculous.
I mean, most of my.
Yeah, I love that it moves so slow that the invincibility frames on the enemy don't matter.
Yeah.
Because they
Fireball's the
respawn
same,
right into
actually.
it. Oh, this one. This is the one where suddenly the game has good shadows because they can afford it.
But not so good that it does the right thing at the
On
edge
corners,
of the.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they didn't buff these bosses.
I mean,
I think that's kind of the point. It's like a time to do all of them, but be powerful while doing it.
I wonder if this would have been more.
I don't know if I like that.
It might have been more interesting if they had just done it like one after the other with
Like, that's the thing you can
skill.
do in a game that isn't, you know, doesn't have numerical stat increases.
But no, I think they wanted you to feel powerful coming back to these bosses.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, I really like in Mega Man, when it does a boss rush, it's fucking hard.
Again,
Like,
though,
you
this
have all the
is
weaknesses.
supposed to
Yep.
be level so that kids can, so it's accessible for kids. And I think like what's neat about doing it this way is there's no way you can fight these bosses after you're powered up, unlike the
Yeah.
scrubs.
That is true.
So this gets you the most variety of play.
I feel like usually when you see a boss.
I say this, but I'm getting my ass kicked here.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks about this boss is that like the main danger is knocking off the stage.
I don't remember, and not getting knocked off the stage is another danger. I just don't remember how you fight him. It's so much more.
When he's blinking, you hit him like
Yeah.
you did there with your physical attacks. Otherwise, you just spend your time dodging. Only attack when he blinks. Otherwise, concentrate on platforming. So there. And there you can either hit him physically or hit him with magic. Basically, you gotta time him out. Oh, you gotta save. That's
Yeah, I don't know.
nice.
I do feel like even for like showing how powerful you are, these are still too easy. Especially since we like just fought like a hard boss,
Yeah.
I
like
feel
a
like,
really hard boss actually.
I feel like a good way to handle this would be if like it was an endurance thing instead of a.
Yeah, the problem is this game doesn't look like you can't do endurance because of the way its systems work. Like it's built around you can attack enemies to gain MP, and at this stage in the game, you can then use MP to gain health points. So it's actually so they might as well give you that since it's impossible. The instrument in the Doll Master battle is apparently a Guiro.
Good to know.
The final seal has been broken. Nothing can stop Valen's resurrection now.
Oh, is that what?
Doll Master!
Yeah.
What are you doing? Let him go!
I I can't believe my eyes.
Knievel laughed.
What's so funny?
How can I not laugh at this twist of fate? You were nothing but a saucy brat when you left the kingdom 2 years ago. Now you have become my worst enemy. I never imagined this.
I knew I'd get here. I have big dreams.
Conquer the world with the Dew Prism? I'm surprised your absurd dreams brought you this far. I guess what they say is true. Greed does make one strong.
Yeah, I'm greedy. So what? But that's not the only reason I'm here.
Oh, enlighten me. If you have come here for justice, you'd be the joke of the century.
Wrong. It has nothing to do with justice. Okay, I'll tell you. You pissed me off. Your sneaky, malicious character makes me sick. You're such a coward, picking on Prima, using an imposter for Maya, attacking a helpless town. Just the sight of you makes me want to strangle you. I got kicked out of my home because of you. Your cheap plot left me homeless for 2 damn years. I swear, you're so dead.
Cheap plot?
Shut up, don't even bother. You tricked Maya and took away my right to the throne.
You fool. That was not my doing. You lost your right under an official decision.
Huh?
I already told you this before. The High Council found your conduct unacceptable. They unanimously voted that you were not qualified to be the next queen.
What?
So you see, you have only yourself to blame.
So the real final boss of this game is parliamentary democracy?
It doesn't matter. In the name of justice, I'm gonna destroy you.
You said this has nothing to do with justice.
Shut up! I'm gonna send you back to hell right now.
Your efforts will end in vain. So be it. I shall crush you. Consider this your last battle. Second last battle. Well, I like he's got like a Sonic, like he's a bat screaming with his
This is good.
bat wings.
They're having some frame rate problems here, and I wonder if the problem is just the mere fact of the other protagonist being like flat on the ground there. This high polygon budget.
Yeah, no,
Maybe.
it's like 3 high polygon characters.
There's a single room in Ocarina. Is it Ocarina? Ocarina at the time. Wait. I was gonna say something, but do I need to be worried about spoilers for Ocarina of Time?
I don't think
You
so.
think so? Does anyone in chat object to some?
Oh, it's one of those. So it's just more
Yeah.
Guido was. However that's pronounced.
So during the tower collapse at the end of Ocarina of Time in the final boss fights, one of the rooms, like the room where like that starts by like Ganon falling to his knees, is like it actually has really bad frame rate problems, and this is a real problem for speedrunners because that's actually a room where they do some pretty complicated things. And the reason the frame rate is so bad is literally Ganon's cape. Because he falls onto the ground, and then you run away, but the entire time he's just laying flat on the ground, and it's doing the cape physics for his cape the entire time. And like, they built the cape physics around the room where you fought him before that, which is a pretty simple room, but this is a very complicated room. He's not even on the screen at this point, but it's still rendering him as part of the scene.
Yeah, this guy's got the crazy wings. You've got the other main character Also, it looks like that.
I think it's when the attack happens.
I've also noticed that in general some of the magic lags. I think it's you can't actually have that many polygons on the screen with this. Impossible! I cannot lose to this child. I cannot. My duty, my destiny awaits me. I cannot fail.
You're finished.
Nice.
Her most powerful magic.
That's what you get for ticking me off. Your days of evil are over. Go to hell.
Oh my god. They not meant to say damn and hell. He is angry.
Yeah.
Ah, my duty. He said duty. I cannot die.
Yes, it's finally over. Rue.
Aren't you gonna take the hat?
He's still unconscious. What should I do? I can't just leave him here. Hey, Rue, wake up! Dang. I guess I have no choice.
See, Claire.
Slayer.
Oh, brother. Fine. Phew, he's pretty heavy. Lazy bum.
Claire.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get Claire back for you. With my dew prism, of course. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that cool like rippling transparency
Yeah.
effect. Pretty good.
Whoa.
Wow. That's dew prism? I can't believe it. I did it! Finally, my dream will come true! Mine!
Stay
Somebody
back.
says stay back.
Huh? Jeez! What is this? What's in there?
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah? What are you looking at? Who are you?
You are in my fortress, and you ask my name?
Your fortress? I think that's too evil. Are you Valen?
You are not worthy to speak my name.
So this is Valen, the Aeon who made the Dew Prism. I thought he died a long time ago.
True. My body was destroyed long ago.
Huh? Did you just read my mind?
Your mind, your identity, your past. I see everything.
Even the pumpkins.
You have come for the Dew Prism to conquer the world.
That's right. You got a problem?
Absurd.
What?
The Dew Prism is my treasure, my life. Only I am worthy to possess it. I and no other. Leave it once.
The patterns on his clothing are so intricate but also
Yeah.
readable.
I love it.
Do you notice like the weird like water texture on the like pool over there?
Yeah.
That's also really good.
Leave at once. Return to the depraved world where you belong.
Okay, I will. After I get the Dew Prism. Oh,
Can't drop kick a ghost.
what the heck?
My body is no more. My spirit is all that remains. Thus nothing can touch me. I have but one problem. I cannot use the Dew Prism without a physical body.
Then there's no point in you having it. Give it to me.
I shall acquire a new body. Then I will use the Dew Prism.
Huh? Where'd he go? So much for him. Maybe he ran away. What a big talker. Oh well. Time to get the dew prism and go home. Rue?
Resurrection at last.
Hmm?
This doll will serve as my new vessel.
What? Are you Valen?
Yes, this is my body now. I have regained my physical presence. Now I shall return to the world. The time has finally come for me to use the dew prism. The old world shall be disintegrated into light and purified through the dew prism.
Hold up. That doesn't sound like a great plan. I don't love this one.
Commencing instrumentality. Then a new light will be born, one which I shall shape into my new world. There I shall become a god.
Wait a minute. What is all this purification mumbo jumbo? What's gonna happen to the world?
That's where I keep my stuff. This old depraved world has no value. It will serve as the building block for a new world, thus I must destroy it.
What? You can't do that to my world.
Your world?
Yeah, it's my world to conquer. It's where I'm gonna fulfill my dream. It'll be mine someday. You think you can just come in and tear it down? Guess again. Why don't you crawl back into that hole where you belong?
A lowly human dares to defy me? It is vile creatures like you who have corrupted the world. I will not tolerate you any longer. May the depths of hell cleanse you. Morning dew, become the light of defense. Evening dew, become the light of purification. Evening dew? Is that a thing that happens?
Whoa.
That is a cool monster.
Your vile nature must be cleansed. Then I shall destroy your body and will.
Oh yeah? See if you can. The only thing going to hell is you.
She has now become a woman and is able to cuss.
I'm curious, I guess if you play the other way around, it's switched around and it's
Yeah.
mixed.
Whoa! That's a cool monster. You fool, now that you have a physical body, we can kick you in the head.
Kick your physical body in the stupid physical face. Oh hey, that's not doing damage.
No, just getting your magic. Oh, whoa! Yeah, I really like that monster design.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this monster design and its animations are great.
It also just ruined us without us doing a single HP of damage.
I don't think it's a hit. Oh,
No?
yeah, that wasn't his health bar.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, so that's not the strategy.
So you've been a ghost for a few thousand years, you get reincarnated, and you just float around for a while because you've forgotten what exactly it is that people are supposed to do.
Okay, that's when you use high wind.
Amazing.
Great.
I love Mega Man 3.
The ability that's only useful in the final boss fight. I don't love it.
But Capcom does.
We're still missing one type of magic.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what happens with that. Makes me think this is the second last fight.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that this dungeon has like these like areas that feel like filler and then these really intricate boss fights. You notice they stopped animating the waterfall in the center.
Yeah.
Also, Rue doesn't animate.
Well, I mean, it doesn't cost them any more to animate Rue than to not animate Rue at this point. Where it's like, the texture effect might cost something.
like that halo that is also kind of a star, is also a ring of slime.
It's so good!
Yeah, it's very.
This is such a good monster!
It's kind of angel.
Yeah, no, it totally seems like something out of Eva.
This might
Yeah, I think we need new strats.
There must be some way with this.
This some seeking
Yep.
attacks.
Oh, yeah, it does. Cool. Oh, it really goes high.
Maybe you
It
want
does
to
lots of damage.
Maybe you want to only do that and just ignore.
Get some
Cascade.
HP fast.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
No,
Oh.
it's his stomp. His stomp does damage.
Oh, so you've got to like jump well.
Yeah.
I have never heard of those, so.
Yeah, that's also not what I was using before.
There's a different duckling power.
Yeah. I was using normal chase and triple chase.
Kick it.
This is definitely a good way of having their concept of you fight the other person, but without actually making two really different behaviors, giving them like radically different verb sets. Would have been cool, but it's also like two different final bosses. Would be a lot of work.
Yeah, and like, would their moveset actually be interesting as bosses?
Ruse would be just because like
You'd be
although
turning into a bunch of different
yeah.
moves, yeah.
That would be a lot of work. Because you'd have to like write new AI for each of the enemies it turns into. Rue, on the other hand, would be a really difficult fight because she's like so overloaded with long distance magic.
Well, you wouldn't have to give her everything.
Can you only attack him while the guy's dead?
No. It's just hard.
You gotta
Let's
be.
try using. Oh, the two enemies are fucking up the auto targets on fierce.
Oh, that was effective.
Yeah, but it's really hard to hit him with it due to auto target. Oh. Let's recover now. Kick him in the face first. Great, that was not the right time.
You're more than halfway through. You should drop kicking angels.
It's the most powerful ability.
Yeah.
Gunbuster taught me that.
flashy magic is allowed. There's a great stop when it lands.
I don't have enough to heal.
No. How much more do you need?
That much.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so you do heal more if you have more HP.
Okay.
Or MP rather.
So it's a
I think it,
to heal.
so yeah.
Oh,
You're
is
not penalized. I think it converts MP into HP.
That's actually
Which is a good way of, yeah.
kind of fun that turns out to be like a good balance by the end of the game. I kind of like
And
how
you still have that thing of like, if you heal, you will have no magic no matter what. No matter what you need.
Yeah. But it also like gives you
To save you from
I was worried about like how the ability to heal would change the balance of the game. It's actually, oh god, so close.
Don't cast it. Don't cast it. Please don't cast it.
Hurry.
Okay. Very, very quickly heal. Okay. That's the thing. You can get killed while that's like happening,
Yeah, no.
which is fine. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
But I think they balance the healing
Yeah.
in a really good, interesting way. I really like the way that it's...
Yeah, no. It means it's not just like a freaking.
Yeah, just now when we're like healing is a dangerous thing you have to do sometimes during the fight. It's like
Yeah, it's a skill that requires, like, thinking ahead and, like, some good sense of timing.
No, don't it. Yeah, the auto aim is a real problem.
Yeah, no, here it's definitely...
It's not.
Most of the time it works. Nice.
nice. Woo! We've killed the other protagonist. Now we're the protagonist.
Yeah, greatest A on my butt.
The morning dew. Destroyed. Impossible! Oh my god, that noise. You imbecile! I will crush you with my bare hands! What?
What's going on?
How can this doll defy my spirit? What is this? Another spirit lurks inside?
Is that Claire?
Blast! This doll is useless!
Seems like you've got problems. It's time for you to give up and give me the dew prism.
Impudent fool!
Bark all you want. Without a body, you're helpless.
Helpless? What do you say to this?
Whoa!
I am Valen, the almighty Eon! I can destroy you in any form! Melt under my light!
Ah!
The Book of Cosmos? My dear sister, you owe me.
Maya, what are you doing here?
I came to stop you, of course. I can't trust a dangerous person like you with the relic.
Dang, you're always butting in.
I have come to stop Valen as well. His evil is greater than yours. It's now or never. Let's destroy him!
So, you want to work together?
You refuse?
Actually, I was thinking the same thing. I can't believe we're on the same page.
This may be the first time and the last.
Okay, let's do it. Well, Valen, you heard us. We're gonna kick your butt.
Yes.
Compared to your dew prism, the Book of Cosmos is close to nothing. But you cannot use your relic without a body. Without the dew prism, you have no chance. You do not know the true power of the dew prism. I cannot use it in this form, but the dew prism is in front of me.
Yeah, so what?
My relic has the power to command all light. Light that passes through the dew prism regenerates into a new light. What? I will discard this form to become light. The dew prism and I will be one. By passing through it, I shall regenerate. God! This is like Manos the Hands of Fate or something. By passing through it, I shall regenerate into divine light. And this light will rule the universe forevermore! I am making sense!
Physics.
It followed to me. What is this? What's going on?
Aelin is going to become one with the dew prism.
What does that mean? It sure doesn't sound good.
It's the worst. It's the light of the devil.
Maya, give me the Book of Cosmos.
What?
We can't just stand here. I'm gonna combine the power of the book with my magic and try to stop him.
Do you think it will work?
I don't know, it's worth a try. I can't think of anything else. Can you?
No, you're right. That may be our best chance.
Dang, that's the second time we agreed. You know, we might actually get along.
This is all so strange. Oh, wow.
Jeez, what's going on now?
A lot of good effects in this ending
This
bit.
room has been great.
It appears the magic is out of control. The power of the dew prism is probably too much for Valen to handle.
So wait, just I'm trying to figure out how that effect is done. It looks like what they're doing is they've got sprites on polygons and then they're just bending them and toning them.
Yeah,
A bunch of them. It looks really good.
It's a really good economical way of doing something like this. And I bet on the CRT it looked like
I mean, this looks great even on
this
us.
looks great.
Yeah.
But like on a CRT you probably couldn't even realize easily that they were textured. And this is all so cheap. Every single one of those flames is one poly. Every one of those lights is one poly.
And then it looks like there's some Z swirling fighting going on in the middle, but that doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
no,
It just
looks
looks like-
fine.
Looks like flickering.
It looks like crazy weird magic is happening.
Yeah. It's starting to distort our dimension. We must stop him now, or
Enough said. I'll destroy him right now.
alright then. I will transfer the book's power to you. This is our last hope. Please destroy Valen.
Piece of cake. Say your prayers, Valen. This is it. With my power. With our power.
With our joint power.
You're both
We
going
will
to
triumph!
hell!
This game is great!
Yes.
I can feel the cosmos. Whoa! Did they actually give you 10 spells for the final fight?
Nope, just one.
2.
No.
I mean,
2.
yes.
Okay. Oh, no, 1. You're right. Oh man, it's serious business. Shadows again.
This looks like it's inspired by there's a type of praying mantis that's
Jeez.
made to look like a flower, and it looks like it's heavily inspired by those. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, now this is a PlayStation era Square boss. Have we done any damage to it yet?
No.
What the face kicks do? Hey, just checking. Is there a Cosmos spell for any other?
No.
No, I guess. those last two only work with each other. Which kind of makes sense, because if you're going to give a final set of spells, there's not much point in suddenly giving, like, a ridiculous number that you're not gonna get to see.
And I don't know what those green numbers. We've never seen green numbers before.
Is that what's... Wait,
Healing, maybe?
is that when you stand on the...
Doesn't seem to be yet.
Is standing on the mirror do it?
It hasn't been damaged, so we can't tell if it's healing.
Yeah.
It's sucking your MP.
Oh.
So it's a barrier that turns physical damage into magic damage. These?
It's really hard to get these.
Whoever the monster designer was really liked the idea of things that transform. Like they have basically like it's one model that you can animate it to like act on these different things. Like this and the angel both have that. Oh hey, and the fancy shadows are back for this.
Yeah. There we go. We did not do a single hit point of damage to it. Maybe use a practice point until we figure out what the
Yeah.
deal is.
I mean, we do have lots, but yeah.
We might need a lot.
So what happens if you tap it instead of holding it? Like just do a quick tap with. Okay.
Releasing it fires.
Okay. But
I
that doesn't
don't
seem
know
to do
what
damage
to do
to it.
with that. Yeah. Maybe it does from behind though. Because we were able to hit it from behind. Like that's what's starting to do.
It's vibrating when you hit it.
Should we try our other magic on it and see if maybe like
Yeah.
maybe we're supposed to use that in a specific situation. And otherwise we're supposed to use regular magic.
Nope. Which makes sense because our physical attacks don't do damage either. It's like that's damage restored, but it's not activated.
Yeah, it's all damage. And if you hit it while having that special power, it doesn't do anything. Like you hit it with physical.
Can't tell me the pin on her.
I don't know though. It's hard to do because I have to hold a button.
Try releasing now.
I think it was the animation for that.
Yeah.
Is the mirror rainbow thing in the center special in any way? I wonder what practice counted at this point, given they've already told us that we're past the point of no return.
So Aeon Relic is saying, I don't think the release fire one does much in this fight, but on replay it's a decent spell in general.
Wait, what? That would be great if, like, I can make it, like, picking you up while you got the barrier is
So this is trick. Medium level spell.
maybe, like, is there like one piece?
this up just so I can give you hints if that helps. Both characters have a last minute thing you can do if you play them again from the start. Doesn't change much, but it's a thing.
This is why I worried we actually could go through 6 bronze or gold coins. Because video games are garbage. Anyone mind if I open up some popcorn?
Okay.
Oh, it's so hard to grab these potions.
Is it just hunt for the right stuff? It's giving you MP for
No.
no clear reason.
So what the gold's thing does is it turns hit points damage into magic points damage.
I would figure that out.
And what you need to do is cast it when it's doing this form. This is the only form you can do damage is when it's doing that.
Yes.
No, the one where it's flying and shooting. So basically when you see it about to do that, that's when you gold. And then when it's done, as soon as it's done firing at you, that's when you release some damage with the gold thing. You need to, I think, be close enough. That's the stuff.
That's so specific.
Yeah, no, it's. I don't think it's a great boss design.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's
not
too many
interesting.
weird new things you have to discover.
It's really weird because they clearly put tons of effort into designing this model. But
I guess it looks like it's like overdoing what it is.
Oh, it goes red, and then that's when you hit.
Yeah. I still don't like it.
the light pink enemy turning
I
slightly
think
redder
the-
is not a good indicator of anything. This seems so incredibly cruel.
I'm having the same thing. I have no idea how I figured this out back in the day.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, game facts and terror. I don't understand why it's taking down that barrier if it's converting. Like, the barrier also drops after you get hit a certain number of times?
I think it may just have a time limit.
Maybe. Also, this thing where the boss just drops fortune is definitely not following its rules.
You can't get very off once you start getting hit.
No.
Right?
At that point, you're still locked.
Yeah. I think you need to be fairly close to hit it with the. So while this doesn't have an actual real sequel, there is a Dojin game where you play as the two sisters.
A Dojin game.
Yeah.
Okay. You mean a fan game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Japanese
there's
thing,
like
yeah.
Is it good?
Oh.
Is it like
It's if I remember correctly, it's like a mix of sprite art and 3D.
wild?
Oh.
I don't think there's been any translation of it. Aaron Relic is saying, I think it was by the Reciteer devs,
Oh.
which is a name I know, but I don't know what that game is.
It's the one where you run a shop.
Yeah. It's like you're the NPC in a. You're the NPC in someone else's JRPG running the store.
I really like that. Oh.
That's really great.
Yeah, no, it's great.
That's called Duo Princesses.
Amazing.
Oh.
Every single Duel Princess's link goes to the same dead link.
Really ruins my day when I turn into light, pass through an all-powerful relic, and the rush of unbridled power transforms me into a sin against nature.
TFW.
Some days it's just like that. Hey, while I'm like extremely focused on
What?
please. That.
This actually looks kind of good.
Yeah, it's definitely cute looking.
Like the combat was potentially interesting. Yeah, no,
Oh, they're homing. Fuck.
Oh. So you really do have to be using that power.
Oh, you sure do.
Is there any reason not to just hold down the shield all the time until you need to let go of it?
Yes, because it expires.
Oh god, this sucks.
I don't know exactly how.
Is there a tell you can use to know that it's about to be cast?
I don't know.
Okay. It seems like Mutant Storm does it slightly different.
Yes, I don't care about one.
Well, I mean, it has a slightly different model in the form.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah.
So I guess when you see it with when you see it with like 6,
We know what form it is. That's not.
well, right, but I mean, like the moment that you see it up with that form, you can.
Oh, it's got a creepy face
No.
on it. Echo. There we go.
Finally! Now to do that, at least 6 more times.
5 more times.
Awfully bold of you to assume that I'm going to survive this one.
Probably not.
It feels contrary to the evidence. Yeah. There's no ambiguity as to what form it's in. I think I'm a little confused as to why we're confused. They're really distinct.
It seems like it's not that hard if you can predict when it's going to use the spell.
No, you need to not run out of the spell. I don't know what causes it to expire, but it definitely does.
I've got an idea. I'm gonna watch next time you do it.
Okay.
Okay, I see your problem.
Okay, it wasn't what I thought. I thought it might be that it's when you run out of energy. Oh wait, no, it's
No, not even close.
Yeah.
No, there's a tell. It's like you can kind of flap his arms.
Yeah.
So you just need to wait for it to flap his arms.
I genuinely don't know what you think the ambiguity here is. It's like totally different form.
Okay, but like it does a little motion right before it starts firing. So you wait for now. Does it actually give you enough time?
You have to really wait till the last minute to
Yes,
form the
it's
crystal.
amazing.
If it's not missed, yeah.
I think it's the amount of time after it flaps its wings might be fixed. You guys stop.
Yes, run. It's easy. I still know which form it was. I don't like the rhythm of this fight. Like, it doesn't feel like it has the same back and forth though.
I think you could probably get a very precise timing out of watching the end. It flaps the arm, puts its arms forward, and then it starts firing. It really sucks that you have to do it so precisely.
Yeah, no, it feels like they made the window way too tight. It feels under-tested.
Now, okay, so you think it's just the timing? Like, it's
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like
it's a very. It does a specific motion.
Okay, let's
when-
no,
Yeah, okay.
it's not. I don't care about his timer.
Now,
So you think it's a time like there's
no.
okay,
Now.
yeah, that spell lasts exactly 3 seconds. It's just a timer.
Yay!
Woo!
Yes!
No!
Link just doing her job.
Yeah! Now the dude Dew Prism is mine!
Mint defeats a god, immediately thinks about treasure.
Well, the god must drop the best treasure. You'd think. No?
Ugh. Dang, that hurt. Huh? What? It's gone! The Dew Prism is gone!
It must be in another dimension by now. I believe the Dew Prism is lost forever.
No way. So, it's like permanently gone?
Yes, thank goodness. The world was saved from Valen's evil plans.
What about my plans for world domination?
The world was saved from your evil plans too.
No! My dreams. World domination. It's not fair. No! I won't accept it!
It's gotta be someone in this featureless void.
What are you doing?
There might be fragments of Dew Prism on the floor. Don't just stand there. Help me look.
How pathetic. She's hopeless.
Huh?
What is this?
Whoa.
We'd better leave at once.
My Dew Prism. Maybe it fell between the cracks.
My dear sister, it's over. We need to get out of here.
Dang it. Fine. We'll use your book to teleport out of here.
What?
You used up a lot of the book's power to beat Valen, huh? Well, you did leave just enough for us to get back, right? Don't tell me.
How was I supposed to know this would happen? I gave all the power in the book to you. There was no choice.
Oh, gosh.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't she think ahead?
My dear sister, what are we going to do?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna run out of here. What else can we do? Dang, I forgot. It's gonna be tough carrying him out of here.
I'll take care of him. Oh.
Duke?
The lady got tired of waiting, so I came.
I'm so glad you're here. Okay, you take care of Rue.
All right.
Ah!
Geez, things are getting really hairy.
When the master of the house falls, the house goes with him. At least that's what I read. Come on.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's go.
You know, I bet if we just tried something, she wouldn't mind it so much.
I like that.
Yeah.
The circle rolling off. We've still got a way to go. Hurry up.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh my goodness! You look terrible!
I'm okay. Just a little tired.
That ring shake.
It must be from fighting Valen.
Maybe. I guess I used too much energy.
She just killed a god and she's pooped.
Mint, are you all right? Did she pass out? Man, what are we gonna do? There's no way I can carry both of them.
I'm not that heavy.
I'll take care of her. You take Rue and head for the exit.
No way, I can't just leave you guys.
Please, we don't have time for this. You must hurry before it is too late. Don't worry, we'll catch up with you.
All right. You better keep your promise. See you later.
A good thing
Really
for
sad he didn't show up in his star suit.
a good thing for Maya to do here.
What do you think you're doing? I can take care of myself. Just go.
If you were in my shoes, would you leave me here?
Of course. I would leave you in a heartbeat.
I'm not leaving you. I'm not like you.
If you want to die, that's fine by me.
Stay still. I'll heal you with my magic. Prima doll just chilling in cute form. They're late! What the heck's taking them so long? Jeez!
Milady, are you alright?
We've got no choice. Duke, we're out of here.
What? You gonna leave them behind? I can't do that, even if it is your order.
Shut your mouth and listen. If we don't leave now, we're all gonna die.
10 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Let's give them 5 more minutes.
Believe me, I would if I were alone. I'm concerned about Mint too. I wish I could wait longer too, but there are other lives at stake. And neither you nor I have the right to end them. It's our responsibility to take them back. We can't let our emotions get in the way. Come on, let's go. All we can do now is pray for them.
I'm sorry, milady. I wasn't thinking. I didn't know you felt that way.
It's okay.
Alright, I'll get the Pinto ready.
I was really hoping that we would get something possibly out of it.
Somewhere Rod is very angry.
Meant.
Your tired eyes.
Ah! What was that? Number 20? This is endless. Oh, please. Go away. Oh, that was close. Oh,
Huh? Why is it glowing?
maybe the power inside the book reacted to the impact.
Really?
I'm not sure, but if we hit it more, the book might be able to draw some power.
Step aside! I'll jump kick it!
Finally, a
I'm
problem
too
I know how to
weak.
solve.
You must teach your sister the way of the jump kick. Leave it to me. Book of Cosmos, here I come. Oh my god!
Jeez.
Book, take this!
Yes!
Ow! It worked!
Good work. You've become rather violent since I left home.
It's obviously your influence.
I guess I set a good example.
Oh, please. Maybe a little. Goodness, this is no time to be talking.
Get us out of here.
Book of Cosmos, this is my final order. Use all your power to take us back to land.
It's always good when you can solve a problem with the temper tantrum. My God, it's full of triangles.
The Book of Cosmos is piezo-magical.
Everything has been reduced to the sacred geometry. Mint? Mint, it's me.
She's still sleeping. She probably won't be up for a while.
She looks so peaceful when she's sleeping.
What's that supposed to mean?
Geez, you are up.
Your babbling woke me up. Huh? This is the inn. How did I get here?
I guess you don't remember. You've been sleeping for 3 days now since we escaped from the fortress.
Dang, 3 days?
I feel like 3 days is like a standard unit of being passed out in stories.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
well, a week would just be too long.
Yeah.
That's just unreasonable.
So this is about as long as you can
You
go without
can't take a
water.
longer nap than Jesus.
Oh my god.
Maya said you used too much magic and overexerted yourself. She's resting at the hotel. She looked after you all through the night, so she's probably tired.
Oh. That's a surprise. Hmm. You've got some nerve coming in here.
What?
How dare you come in while I'm sleeping? Don't you have any manners?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say goodbye before I left.
Huh?
Balin's dew prism is gone, so I decided to go look for another relic.
Oh.
I was so close to getting the relic. So close to getting Claire back. I'm sorry, Claire.
Dang, cheer up! You'll find another relic in no time. There are relics all over the world just waiting to be discovered. So we'll definitely find one. Trust me.
I believe in you and your necromancy.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I am.
Yeah, I'll find one. Like you told me, I'll never give up. Thanks.
Hey, if you find one, let me use it too, okay?
Huh? You'll never change. Okay, when I find a relic, I'll write you.
Better keep your promise.
Mint, thanks for everything.
Take care. You better save Claire no matter what.
Goodbye.
See ya!
I like that they put her in the inn and her sister gets to stay in the hotel.
I like that her rings were off at the side
Oh,
during
yeah.
all of that.
She takes them off when she goes to sleep.
Maybe register in a new slot.
Hey.
Phew, what a bummer. I was able to cheer Rue up, but I still can't get over it. I can't believe the dew prism's gone. All my efforts down the drain. Why me? What did I do to deserve this?
Hi, Mint.
Good guess.
I'm so glad to see you all right.
Hey, it's gonna take a lot more to keep me down.
I know. You're as resilient as a cockroach.
Who said that?
Oh. Oh, God.
Prima, you're back to normal!
Yeah, thanks to you. Fancy Mel fixed me up. I'm back to my old self again. Right, sis?
What? Did he just say sis?
It was Dan's idea. Prima Del's part of our family now. Elena's my big sister now.
Wow, sounds great.
Yeah, you're still a cockroach. I was so surprised. I had no idea Prima Del was my brother. We've been together for a while, but I didn't notice at all.
Huh?
I guess we were separated at birth or something. It's so strange. I wonder why Mom and Dad kept it a secret for so long.
Prima, you better really look after your sister.
Yeah, I will. Okay, Prima Doll, let's go shopping. Alright. So wait, was Rue actually the same manner of thing as Prima Doll?
Maybe, I don't know. Like, I
Seem
think
to
that
have some
stuff.
similar...
And like, they actually called him a doll in one scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'd have to play Rue's route to know, so we'll never know.
I'm going back to the city now. I was able to relax here for the most part. It was great. But it's still time to get back to work. No mention of the zombie attacks. Hey, did you hear? The Princess of Easthaven Kingdom is staying at the hotel.
Try going to the hotel to see her. You could try going to the bar.
If I went to see someone I liked.
You know,
Try going to see Fancy Mel.
No. Oh,
talk to the cool waitress in the bar. I guess I'm the only one who likes her.
she doesn't really seem to have a character.
I like her because I decided she has a southern accent, so I've been... Oh, hey.
It's great to see you, Mint. You've been through so much.
I'm so bummed out. I was so close. The relic was within my sight and I couldn't get it.
But knowing you, you're not gonna give up, right?
That's right! I'll find another relic someday and fulfill my dream.
I thought you'd say that.
What are you gonna do now? Are you still gonna continue your research?
Oh, don't even ask.
I was gonna quit my research after I saw that fortress in the sky. Like I told you, I became so scared knowing that the relic was there. Well, I've had some time to think things over, and I've decided to continue my research. I don't think I'll ever let it go.
Good. I'm kind of relieved.
Well, I'm not. It means it's gonna work less than ever now.
Sorry, dear, but since we have a new son, I'll try to work harder.
New son? Oh, you mean Prima.
We're gonna look after him from now on.
He's so adorable. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
It's sure gonna get lonely around here. Rue left already, and it won't be long before you leave.
Rod told me he's leaving too.
Yeah, but I'm sure we'll keep bumping into each other. I'll probably run into Claus in some atelier looking for a relic.
That would be something. I'd love to look for a relic with you again. If I get some new information on a relic, I'll let you know. Then will you work with me again?
Of course!
Well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Had a lot of fun, Mint. Take care of yourself.
Come by any time, all right?
Thanks for everything.
I'm trying to practice my mom voice in case I ever have to be a mom.
Maya's listening to the hotel. So Dollmaster was using Maya's power. No wonder they attacked our town. She would never have allowed it. I always like this thing where it lets you sort of wander around the town after the game is over.
It's an interesting denouement.
Just in the chat, Aaron Relic says Rue's playthrough answers a bunch of questions. And there's another ending if both characters' playthroughs are completed.
I guess we'll
mostly
never
secret-based.
know.
Go to the bar. Go to the bar.
Talk to Rod.
Yeah. Oh,
These guys asked me to train them. This training's really tiring.
you're dead. We're gonna definitely get you one day. Hey, Mint.
Finally up, eh? How are you feeling? Well, now that we know you're alright, we're out of here. We owe
You're
so much at the
leaving?
hotel.
Where are you guys going?
We're gonna go look for another relic. We're bound to run into one another someday. I've grown to like this place, but it's more fun traveling around the world looking for treasure. We've got a long way to go before retirement.
Yeah. How can we with all our debts?
It's all your fault.
They sure get along well.
And I've got one thing to tell you. The fact that we helped you doesn't mean anything. We're not holding back next time we see you.
Doesn't matter to me. You come at me, I'll pound you with my magic.
She did just kill a god. You make me sick, you know that? I hope I never see you again.
The feeling's mutual. Don't ever bother me again.
Yeah, they really care about each other.
Get up, you bum, we're leaving.
Oh, wait, milady. She didn't mean it. Take care of it.
I did.
You're leaving too. Oh.
Something, something.
Is that actual Japanese on the barrels? No.
No.
If you think about it, this entire exercise has worked out really well for Mitt's sister. Her family's job is to contain the relics, and they've destroyed like 2. Maya paid for the cannon orb. She was pretty angry about it. I guess people aren't what they seem. I would never have guessed that you were royalty. If you find anything unusual, be sure to come see me. I'll pay you big money for it.
You're leaving soon, eh? Why don't you buy everything in my store? Take them home as gifts.
Wow,
Where's that fortress? Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
it's a lot of lines. I can't get over the door that's being used as a platform there.
Yeah, I really like that room.
Yeah.
It's a good touch. Oh yeah, heck, let's go see the dragon.
I'm not sure if we might just auto leave if we do that. I don't know what happens.
No, we can't. You know,
Okay.
the door.
Let's go see Wad. Yeah, not getting to see Fancy Mel again is a bummer.
Is it though? Is it really?
It is.
Fancy Mel's a neon, didn't they say that? No?
What's up?
Are you alright now?
Yeah, I'm patched up now. I'm more worried about my baby. She needs a lot of work. We got a long trip ahead of us.
You're leaving already?
I'm Rod the Blade Star, the dashing vagrant. It's not my style to stay in one place long. Know what I'm saying? Besides, things are starting to cool down around here with everyone leaving. I'm looking forward to the long ride. Just me and Johnny Wolf.
Bye, Johnny Wolf.
What the? Hey, no goodbye for me.
Why bother? I have a feeling I'll run into you again. Unfortunately.
You know what? I just got the same feeling. Alright, I won't say goodbye either.
There's no need.
Mint, I'll see ya. Let's fight again someday, alright?
Sure. Better have a good weapon ready.
Just dangling every character they're promising will be back in the sequel. So people in chat are trying to figure out what Mel is. They have that scene where like the dragon and Mel were like having that like conversation about like their world ending or like
They're both ancient.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
we're
seems like
the-
some kind of immortal.
we're the elves and we're leaving for Western or something. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Princess! Oh, it's great to see you. It's so good to see you.
Gramps! Well, what are you doing here?
I received notice from Princess Maya and came right away. I'm so happy to see you are well. I see being out in the world has made you a true warrior, Princess. Your shoulders have broadened a bit.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Okay, please pack your bags, Princess. Your days out in the world are over. It's time for you to return to East Heaven.
What? No way!
Princess, you must come home. His Majesty, your father, wishes to see you dearly.
That old geezer. The hell with him! He took away my right to the throne! You're wasting your time. I'm not going back, and that's that.
Princess, what has happened to you? Your Majesty, I have failed. Please forgive me.
Jeez, are you crazy?
I just can't help but think of the Eva scene.
God.
Quick cut connectors 2 and 3. The grandpa has lost control.
This animation will just go on
He's
as
trying
long
to
as it
kill the
needs to.
door.
I cannot face His Majesty if you will not come home. I will return to East Haven in a coffin. Farewell, Princess.
Oh, fine. I'll go home.
Really? You promise?
Dang it. Yeah.
Thank you, Princess. I know you would listen to me.
This is so unfair.
I saw Princess Maya moments ago, and she was all ready to go. We can depart right now if you wish. Are you ready, Princess? Not yet. Let's see what other options there are.
Not at all. I still have things to take care of.
Please take your time. I'll be waiting here. Okay, so now we can run around and see what other things are left.
We might see everything.
We haven't gone down to the docks.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
I keep forgetting about the dog.
I like that. They're identical, so...
Yeah, good. We've never, like, seen anything about them, have we?
We also haven't spent a lot of time going to that. We can also check the church.
Oh yeah.
I came here to pray for those who are departing. A ship bound for the city is stopping by here soon. It's gonna get busy. Wonder what kind of people are coming in next. I hope they don't fall in the water like the people last time. May God be with you on your trip. You may not notice, but He is always watching over you. Are we God?
I've got some
Going,
bad.
ha ha.
Dang.
I've got some
Ah,
bad.
dang.
I've got some bad news about what men does to gods.
I decided to go to the city. I'm gonna sell some of the stuff I got here.
Chad is asking, can you just walk in the church and be like, hey, just kill the god?
I mean, it wasn't like their god.
Yeah, or some other
They
god.
weren't, like, particularly fond of this particular god.
Up to the church.
So what you're saying is
Like,
that
the
this
priest would probably be like, hey, cool.
So what you're saying is that this is an enotheist system.
Sometimes you just gotta kill a god.
So you kill a
Hey
god.
guys, why does your god have no arms? What's up with that? Think you, like, worship something with arms, you know?
So you kill a
I've
god.
got arms.
You kill a god and the priest disappear. Whoa! What? 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 What?
Well, didn't expect that.
Hey, remember all those guys who got murked?
Only one of them got murked. The other two just got beaten up.
I think probably your spirit only appears in church if you got murked.
I think they're just around for the future. They're basically setting up a lot of stuff so that if they ever did a sequel.
Yeah. Alright, let's pack
Okay.
it. And let's just hop a bit.
You wanna go to the shop?
Yes.
The one with the really boring dude? Can you go in that door? Can you go in that door?
No.
Nope.
There at one point a bunch of rumors about those doors online.
Really? That's wild. Yeah, that's the content I came here for.
Sorry, I'm still getting things ready. This is like the first time we met. You came into my store and I was getting my store ready. You can shop all you want once I'm ready. He was never ready. Okay. Time to talk to Maya.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Very good, Princess. I'll go upstairs and get Princess Maya.
I can't believe I'm going home. Heck, if I get bored, I'll run away again.
And she did.
10 minutes later. Bye-bye, Corona. Shouldn't you be in bed? I'm okay now.
Oh, what a wonderful breeze. This is strange. You're finally going home. I'm sure Father will be very happy.
I'm not looking forward to facing him. I'm sure he'll punish me one way or another.
Don't worry. He'll probably just crack a smile and forgive you. He's really missed you. He hasn't been eating much since you left. Now he only eats about half of what he used to.
Half? You mean he only eats 5 meals a day now?
Yes. Lately, all he's been saying is that he's going to retire.
Retire? That means you're going to be ruling the kingdom soon. Oh, brother. Well, have fun filling dad shoes. Hmm?
Actually, I want to talk to you about that.
What is it?
This experience has taught me a lot. It made me realize how powerless I am. I depended too much on the Book of Cosmos. Now I must rule the kingdom without it. I must rule with my own powers. I don't know if I can. My dear sister, I feel terrible asking you this, but I need your help. Let's work together to rule our kingdom.
That's the last thing I expected to hear from you. Alright, I'll give you a hand.
Really? I'm so happy to hear that.
I'd say we have roughly 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah. 3 years to make our kingdom 3 times, no, 10 times more powerful.
Wait, you're not thinking of...
Yes, I am! We'll conquer the world!
On second thought, I'll do fine on my own.
What the heck?
What do you mean, what the heck? I'm being serious, and all you're thinking about is world conquest. I knew it was a mistake.
Why are you making such a big deal? What's the difference between ruling East Heaven and conquering the world? There's not that much difference.
That's an anarchist. Oh, forget it. It's my fault. I was stupid for asking you. What was I thinking?
Hey! You begged for my help and now you're gonna get it, alright? I'm gonna stomp on your head if you don't start showing me some gratitude.
Are you threatening me? My goodness, you're as mad as ever. When we get back, I'm going to have you locked up.
I hope you remember how to swim. Cause I'm gonna throw you overboard when I'm done with you.
I hope you've grown like pumpkins. Because that's all you'll be eating when I'm done with you.
Dang, always going for low blows.
Oh, I learned it from you.
That's it, you're so dead. Take this.
No, thank you.
Huh?
Find you.
Ugh,
Oh,
you...
ah! How dare you?
Oh.
God. Roll credits, roll credits. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh.
Game is so fucking charming.
Really is. Sugimoto.
They already, so they supposedly ruined the book of Cosmos, but she's still carrying it.
Yeah.
I assume that's just because it's part of her model, but... Or maybe she's just like carrying it around like a security blanket, her dead book.
Original story
Yes.
idea is a very cute credit.
Wait, is that...
You know, she's the one who came up with the idea.
What was the name of the, Fancy Mill is great. I noticed that...
Yes. Starlight Duke.
Starlight Duke.
I've never seen cosplay of Starlight Duke, and that upsets me.
Miguel, you know what you have to
You don't actually have to.
do. You're the only one who can do this.
I noticed that Fancy Mel has the two little like shoulder magic things, and like the Aeon Valen also had two little shoulder magic things.
Yeah.
I guess that's just like their equivalent of an iPhone.
One monster designer and one monster modeling credit is kind of wild.
This was like a small...
Also one character modeling credit.
Yeah.
This is like...
The character models are so
Character
incredible.
textures, effects design. One person. Character texture, another person. So two
Okay, so
people
two
doing
character textures, but one modeler. Yeah, that makes sense.
Player character motion. One animator, it looks like, for characters.
Okay.
Okay, no, there's some more.
And roughly 3 character texture artists, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah?
Because, like, they're incredible.
Map design, map modeling. 2 people. In general, getting the sense it is a small team.
This is
Which is, like, from
not...
everything I've read.
Yeah.
The way they frame it, it sounds like they had like one main model and then some of the other people might have been on loan.
Some weird organization for the credits. Probably because of the weird jobs people had.
Yeah, and just because, like, there seem to be a lot of people wearing multiple hats.
Which I My understanding is that most of the staff on this were like junior staff at Square, so sort of a project to get them up to speed.
Interesting.
Is the sense I get.
Roadmaster was like kind of a weird character.
Yes.
So good.
I love the textures on all of the characters.
Incredible.
Like they're so readable, yet also like really feel intricate.
Yeah.
It's like such a
I
hard
want to
thing
see
pull off.
the unwrapped UVs for this.
Yeah, no, it'd be great to see those.
Also, man, this thing is great. I love it.
Dude Prism is apparently Vaporwave.
Just everything in this room was like incredible.
So incidentally, I just want to note that those pyramids are actually like a lot harder to render than you'd expect, because you can't just draw those polygons. They're semi-transparent. You have to actually draw them back to front in order for transparency to work.
Yeah.
So someone had to sit down and plan out a try-ordering, like a try-sorting algorithm in order to make that particular effect work. This is someone showing off in a way that no one is going to notice.
And they aren't
It
added.
looks fucking good though.
They aren't added and blended by the looks of things, so they can't just throw them on top easily. Testos. So next week, do we want to do a teeny bit of Rouge just to show the difference?
I think I want to see how he plays.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I want to play through the whole game again as him,
Yeah.
but I do want to see like what his like monster transformation stuff is like.
Yeah, no, I
It's
feel
gotta be
like
pretty different from how the magic works. Although also like probably also way too big a possibility space.
my understanding is that he was sort of added as a last minute, like not as a last minute, but like as a secondary thing. Mick
Yeah.
was the original main character, and then they decided they should probably have a character that boys could play.
It's not necessarily like a bad approach.
No, it's funny that like with so many games where they sort of do a token, add a female playable character, that this was the opposite.
Mint is definitely the interesting one.
Yeah.
I mean, the idea that there's two protagonists that keep intersecting each other's stories, that's actually...
Oh yeah, no, that's
interesting
That's always
by
good,
itself.
honestly.
Did the sound stop?
I think the game stopped.
The game.
End of
The
Mint's
mid story. So we probably can make a save here so that we can
Yep.
do a new game plus for starting, which we may as well in case any of us ever want to.
Yeah, no, I'll drop it on the memory card.
Huh.
Well,
So
yeah.
that's how it knows that you've played through both, so it can give you the final ending.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna override the aftermath save. There's nothing interesting here. Ah.
And yeah, it's already set to Rue's story.
Oh, and then that's what the little icons are. It's the
Good.
completion on the
Yeah.
on the right.
Let's...
Return to title screen.
Ah, that title screen we love.
They really are not wanting you to get confused about this.
Well, it would suck if you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game like it has a lot of rough edges, but like it's so
A lot,
charming.
but it's so fun.
I think this might be my
Also,
favorite.
that writing is just like
amazing. The
that does a
localization-
lot of heavy lifting. God, the localization's incredible.
Really good.
No, it's I feel like one of the best written and localized
I was-
Square games.
I
and
was-
it, like,
Yeah.
I was
it
joking
doesn't try
about
to
the
do
thing
anything
where-
too.
I was joking about the thing where all the way through, Mint keeps saying "dang" and "heck."
Yeah.
And then when she gets really, really angry at the end, she starts playing out the dams. Because
Yeah.
she is an adult 11-year-old and she can use damn when she needs to.
When she's fighting the devil.
Sometimes you just gotta cuss. I
Alright.
mean, to be fair, she's also got the parentheses, expletive parentheses.
This expletive was incredible.
It's
She's like, I'm going to say an expletive here, I just don't know any.
let Mint say fuck. Maybe in the sequel, Threads of Fate 2, another relic, which is never going to happen.
So yeah, somebody mentioned it would be great to have this re-released. It is available on PSN, playable on PlayStation 3 and PS Vita.
Man, I really wish
Yeah,
they like actually had that shit working on PS4.
I think that's one of the things we'll get with PS5.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
The sequel to Do Prism. Don't Prism.
But yeah, I would love for him to get the ability to like get some of the team back together and make another one of these.
I'd love to see him just like design something else. This was great.
I kind of want more Mint.
I mean, always.
Do we know
Always
how
want
many
more.
of these people are still at Square?
Well,
I'm
he
not
is.
sure.
The designer is.
I think he's been on some other stuff, so I'm not sure. There's an interview that you can find on the Wayback Machine. It's somewhere in one of my tweets.
Yeah, we should dig it up.
Yeah. But that basically he talks about like the creation of it
Yeah, it
and
gives
like
a lot
what
of
he'd wanted to,
context.
a little bit of what he wanted to do in terms of trying to get the sequel done. Okay, so I've got to switch over things here.
Time to mop.
Yeah. So we've been stuck on a puzzle for forever in Wonder Project J, and I looked into it a bunch, and I have the solution.
And it's
It's
obnoxious attack.
some bullshit.
It's weird. I want to go into like how I think the game works
Yeah.
and why that solution works, because it is weird.
I've got something to say about that too. So it is actually a bit.
It's 11, so we're not going to be able to play that much.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, we'll
we'll,
do
we
a
can-
short
we'll
one.
do a little bit.
Okay, that should be hooked up. This is just gonna take a sec because we've got to. I think the PC needs to be powered on again.
Okay.
It's unfortunate because like the fact that there's the contrast of Rue is a normal JRPG protagonist and Mint is just something wild and like scary, like really interesting, and it's weird that like the fact of Rue being playable kind of makes it more interesting. Like this is the protagonist, this is not, but also that means they have to make a boring protagonist route. So I think Aeon Relic may have, in the chat, may have wandered in because we had Aeon Relic on there. We're going to finish out the chat with Wonder Project J2, which is a Nintendo 64 game about...
Oh, God. Why
about
did it do that?
raising a robot child.
And teaching her how to use a mop,
Yep.
which is in fact the hardest thing in the world.
It is so hard.
Well, as we'll get into, it is hard because people try to do that puzzle too soon.
She like knows how to use it, but she doesn't get it, you know?
Doesn't really, completely 100% grok
Yeah.
mopping. Like, she understands the movements involved in mopping.
Right. But it's like a philosophical zombie mopping, right? She's not actually mopping. She's just performing the same motions that would be involved in mopping.
You're both aware that you're just saying shit, right?
Oh, yes.
So we're philosophers.
You want me to launch the...
Yeah. Launch that while I'm getting, I'm just changing over.
Do we have audio?
We should. It's still like switching things around, and I've got to switch some stuff
Yep.
over. Okay. Let's get the aspect ratio correct. And, okay.
Hang on, let me launch the game.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Fuck.
Oh, that wasn't plugged in because we were using the power from that to keep chat alive.
Oh, okay.
So plug it in, but you may need to restart
Yeah.
the emulator.
Also, that thing is the battery hasn't been charging, so...
Oh, it didn't get any charge from that?
I mean, it was powered by it. It was draining slower, but it wasn't charging.
pass me that. I've got a battery. Pass me the cable. Sorry, folks. We'll be up in a sec. It just takes a little while to switch everything over.
Great.
That's fine. I meant to do that.
Pure actual function call. Pure virtual actual call.
Look, sometimes writing C is like that.
Pure imagination.
Okay, it's getting power from my battery.
Sweet.
And just hit escape on the keyboard. Keyboard may need to be turned on. No. Okay. Oh, did you...
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Alt-tabbing makes it very angry.
I didn't.
It probably something else kicked it into an alt-tab.
Yeah.
You
Am I
may
gonna
need to
have to control delete?
you may not even be able to control delete. You may have to
Wait, that was...
try alt entering to get out of this.
Wow.
This is the danger. Like, you've got to be really careful with how you interact with it once it's in full screen.
Fuck.
This is the curse of Nemu 64.
Oh, are you fucking shitting me?
You have no keyboard control. It takes complete control over keyboard stuff. So even if you could, you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Can you...
Interact.
I mean,
Can
I
you-
got...
Can you force quit from the start menu, like right click or something?
No, you basically cannot interact with anything that is...
Why can't you do
Wow.
a force quit? What?
It's taken over all UI.
Yeah, but Windows can't do a...
Yeah, no, it's taken over all UI. You need to reboot the computer. It is unfortunate. This is the only emulator that works well enough with this game. Sorry, folks.
Ugh.
A little bit longer. Are people still... Okay. I'm just going to switch this over to the big picture of us, just in case I don't know what's on my desktop.
You need to go into Twitch and show that you're streaming Dell.
1 second, because I've got to enter passwords and stuff here. Let me just
Where is...
put this into couch video mode. Okay, it's just you big now.
Hi,
Time to entertain people.
Uh...
Oh, you got in?
Here,
Hi.
take the wheel.
Okay. So you're all big right now on screen while I do this.
How's my hair?
You might want to close Steam,
Oh,
since we are getting
Where?
wild notifications right now.
yeah, where is...
I think.
Oh
Left.
my god.
Left. Yeah.
Okay.
What water is for? Water is something that you drink after you drink beer, so I'm gonna work on that.
I think that's a Wonder Project J reference.
Xander asks if there's a good...
Spinning!
Xander asks if there's a good programming language. I think Python is actually a good programming language. I think Python's good, and I would actually say OCaml is good, although I wish it had less syntax.
C# is definitely not good.
Mm.
It's a language and you can use it and it won't make your life miserable. But good is
Unless you make games with it.
No, honestly. C# has
No,
not.
because then you're making games.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, making games is...
Well, I mean, that's always a mistake.
Right. It seems like monogame, which is like so usually if people are making games with C#, they're using Unity, but monogame actually seems like it's not so bad. The only problem is you're slightly bottlenecked on like the one person who is basically running the entire project, who's really, really nice and helpful, but also is only one person.
Yeah, but the Unity developers are nice and helpful too. And have you seen their product? If so, I'm
Unity
sorry.
as a company is not capable of being nice and helpful.
Okay, I think I've got everything set up. Let me just switch over to the correct. Yeah, okay, we've got everything filling the screen correctly. Okay, so I'm going to explain what I learned after the stream. So basically, we knew that there was a bunch of hidden variables with how, oh wait, do we have the,
Yes, it's just paused.
oh, okay.
For some reason, we don't see the thing that says pause.
Yeah,
That's
when
the
we're in full
only
screen.
emulator error. Yeah.
So Josette has a bunch of variables to determine like what she can do, and what we didn't realize is that one of those hidden variables is her ability to infer things about the world.
That's a really complicated concept.
Yeah.
That's not like something that's really easy to understand.
It's
In the
kind of
first
how
game-
smart she is.
In
That's
the first
very high level.
In the first game, there was actually a stat that was sort of like this, but in the first game, the stats were visible. So in the first game, we were able to figure out, like, oh, I get it. When he's, like, this particular type of, like, more creative, he's better at figuring something out just from being, you know, from practicing it a bunch, right? That helps him be better at, like...
They were visible and the challenges were explicit. There was always
Yeah.
one challenge you were facing, so the game could give you hints. This can't give you hints.
Yeah.
I think here's the thing: is I think it could. The problem is, one, we don't know have the manual, so we don't know what information.
Yeah.
we're
It's
given as
true. We have
players.
no idea what's in the manual, and this is definitely from an era of games when,
You'd sometimes put really key important things.
yeah, I mean, this is like, especially like for console games, this is when shit was getting really complicated. This is a very complex game, and they often would put a lot of that in.
Yeah. And there might be hints, like this may also have been like a tutorialized thing where it's like, oh, this is what you're going to need to do before you will be able to do cleaning.
Yeah, so because this game was never released officially in English, we were playing fan translation, we have not seen a manual, and also people have made guides online and they don't really they're running off bad theories.
There's
Yeah.
also part of the problem here is that this game was translated sometime around 2004, 2003, and it works in the one emulator that was popular around 2003, 2004. It's actually really hard to play now. You just saw that nonsense we went through. That nonsense is what you will have to go through if you want to play this game,
Yeah.
because it doesn't work
That's
right.
not a game design problem, that's just
That's
stressful.
not- well, it's not a game design problem, but it's a problem with the guides, because a lot of other games have more modern FAQs. None of these FAQs have been updated since 2003.
Not enough people have played the fan translation is basically what it comes
Yeah.
down to.
And the
so,
people who have are like, you don't have enough information. You think you solved something one way, but in fact there was actually something underlying that you didn't even realize was
yeah.
happening. So do we want to? Why don't
So,
we just show
okay.
this happening?
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little bit more into it. So,
Okay.
on top of it being a stat, it does seem to be RNG based. So it does a like check
Yeah.
against that stat. After a certain point, it's 100% going to happen.
This is always bad. by
Below
the way.
a certain
I fucking
point,
hate this kind of.
It might happen. So what's been happening is most people's solution to this problem has actually been do it when the stat isn't high enough and just brute force it, which is why last stream we basically were going back and forth between the two things that we were trying to use to get her to learn.
That was nearly the entire stream. We just spent the entire stream walking back and forth between the washing machine and the sink, over and over, until literally she was so exhausted that she had to go to bed, because she had been pacing between the sink and the washing machine all day, trying to understand the abstract concept of cleaning.
Anyway, turns out that's not how you solve it.
Yeah, because if her perception isn't high enough, the chances are going to be super, super low.
So, do you want to show how we increase perception?
I'm first just going to show the failure, just so people who...
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait, she's... Yes, it is good to spin.
Ha! What's going on? I'm suddenly in such high spirits. Player son, do you understand this feeling? Sorry, could you elaborate on what that feeling is then? 'Cause I don't. Okay.
It's robot joy. We can never feel it.
Player son, are you also sometimes so excited that you just have to let it all out?
No, we're very reserved.
Wrong. Eek. Gotta say, we are the shittiest god in the world.
Oh, she just sneezed.
I've seen worse.
So when she looks at water right now,
It's just water.
she's like, whatever. And if she looks at the washer,
Oh? The clothes inside are getting pretty. By spinning around like this machine, do you get pretty? Wrong.
so she can't figure out how things get clean.
Yeah.
If we try to give her a shower,
I already told you I don't want to. It's cold in there.
she doesn't understand the reason for using the shower, so she won't put up with the cold water. So, I think what we're supposed to do generally...
Pause.
Okay, yeah. What we're supposed to do generally is just come back to this later, when she's sort of matured enough that she knows more about the world.
There is a lot of stuff gated on this one, by the way.
Yeah,
This is
no.
like a major.
But there's a ton of stuff you can do without it.
It's
I've
true.
seen some of the places people are where they're at this puzzle. The problem is it doesn't tell us that. I think all it would need to do is either in the manual go like, sometimes Josette will ask you questions about things she's looking at. That means that she's trying to learn about the world. She may not be smart enough yet. Come back later. There could have at the end of that when she's like, I don't get it. Because like if we do it again, she'll basically fail to get pretty by spinning.
So I think my problem here is I don't think that's actually that interesting a gate. Like already this part of the quest is an interesting prerequisite.
It's also
Like she doesn't understand what cleaning up is. Like she's been told, clean the floor, but she doesn't know what cleaning is.
Yeah.
And she has to figure it out. I don't think adding a gate on top of that really enriches it already, because like it's already an interesting puzzle.
it's also made weird because first off, you can't see the stats. Well, apparently some of the people who are writing guides, part of what they use to write the guide is that there's a hidden stats screen, which suggests that maybe there was some period in development when they thought they were going to make
It
the
looks
stats
like
explicit.
it's a debug feature.
Okay.
I feel like
But-
there's sort of two things that they're trying to do with this game, and one is to make sort of a puzzle game, an adventure game, a point-and-click adventure type game, but they also want to do this sort of like virtual pet
Yeah.
type thing. And so having a thing of like, is she smart enough to figure that out yet?
Yeah.
Does kind of make sense as a sort of like having a sense of development that feels like it is
But
going
I think
up.
you
also, it's
still
a
get
stat-
that sense of development just by having the puzzle there.
But it's
like
a-
I don't think the stat
Yeah.
component is necessary.
But it's a hidden stat, and it's a stat you can't train. So like in the first game, everything was trainable. But this is just something that happens incidentally while you're doing other things. Like, I think the way that we trained up the stat in the first game was we had her read, like, the encyclopedia until she kind of, like, had a sense of what the world is like.
My sense is that it is a global stat. It's sort of something that
Sure.
is all of the training and stuff you do slowly ups it. So it is
Anyway.
sort of it is essentially whole level.
Why don't you show the short-term solution?
Yes. So the short-term solution is we're going to
Player's not serious.
So, thesaurus.
we're going to buff that stat by putting on a dress. The dresses buff different stats, and the blue dress happens to okay, yeah, this will be just her failing to understand cleaning.
Player son, aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go apeshit?
Thanks for reading that. I wonder what cleaning involves. If I could hear Player Son's words, I'd understand it immediately.
You know, after staring at this puzzle for hours, I also wonder what cleaning entails. I think I've forgotten.
There's a hint somewhere. in
Yeah,
the
they
shit.
give you
That's
bad...
not enough.
They give you
Oh, it is.
misleading advice. They give you
Yeah,
outright
no,
misleading advice.
and it's true. The hint being somewhere on the ship is false. It's not. that's not actually the problem that we're having.
Or at least if they didn't give you that in the room.
Yeah, that does make it a little bit worse, actually.
Like,
But
you
it's
don't-
that in combination with that not giving that, like, hey, I'm not smart enough to do this right now feedback.
Yeah, I mean, I do think part of it is, like, I don't think this game knows what it wants to be. I think there's a tension between the, like, point-and-click adventure puzzle elements and the hidden stat elements.
There 100% is a thing, but I think that that's exactly what they wanted to do. I feel like this feels very
It feels like
intentional to me.
it makes it hard to tell, though. Are you struggling with something because of numbers that are hidden from you, or are you struggling with something because you don't understand the puzzle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
think
this is frustrating, because I think if you're failing a puzzle, you should, like, at least be able to, like, rule stuff out.
Yeah.
Whereas we've ruled out the correct
Yeah.
solution.
Josette is so bored that we are just talking about
sorry. I'm trying to remember what button is
The
throw
controls
item.
are-
Zed,
this. Biggest problem.
No, Z is moved back. Oh, Z by itself. Yeah, now I remember. I think, see, like, the thing is, I think that the problem that you are having is kind of what the game is.
Well,
And that was also kind of a problem with the previous one. It's just that their solution was to not try to be
I
ambitious.
think it
Now
makes the
look.
puzzle so much more frustrating.
so the thing about the dresses is that, like, that's kind of cute.
So the dress now has boosted her learning stat.
And, like, actually, we
And there's
knew-
no hint of this.
There may have been in the manual
Yeah,
again.
I actually,
Yeah,
I
no,
actually
it's
knew.
possible.
Here's the thing. I actually knew this because I read an FAQ early on. They explained. I looked up what the dresses do. And like, well, they boost different stats. And while we were stuck on this puzzle, I looked up the dress stats.
Yeah.
And I looked at those. I'm like, well, none of these look relevant to the problem we're trying to solve.
One of the problems is a lot of the stuff about dress stats is wrong that people put in
Oh.
facts.
I mean,
There's, like-
this is part of the problem. Like,
Yeah.
you get bad information. You're not being given enough feedback.
Yeah, we have no.
I think hidden information is interesting unless it makes your experience actively worse and gives you the wrong idea. Sometimes forming bad theories
I
and
think that
testing
you
them
just
is
sat
fun,
there
but
so long that it counted as not responding.
Yeah. I agree. Like, this is where I think that there is, like, I think there's solutions that let them keep the puzzle the way they wanted it to have it. And those do involve giving more feedback.
yeah,
It
no,
is
you
having her
absolutely need the
basically
feedback on that.
making it clear there's a stat problem here as well as a puzzle problem.
But also, like,
And right now it doesn't differentiate between those clearly.
and the whole thing of like, they had this really interesting thing where like when you chat with her and she gives you like hints about how she feels, they're telling you stat information obliquely. And it would have been
It's
cool if they
really oblique.
it would have been cool if they could have actually made that work. But also like the whole thing about like if only I could hear player San's words, that's misleading. That's like that's the way of telling you I don't seem to be good enough at critical thinking to figure this one out.
That actually isn't what that's telling you. That's
Really?
telling you you need to find a way to communicate that does not involve words.
Oh,
Um,
but that's not the problem right now.
Alright, shall we?
yeah. No one has figured out the telepathy game
In the entire
from
world.
reading the facts.
Maybe it's just random. Yeah, so one of the problems with this game which makes it really unsuitable for streaming is that she has a very short attention span, and if you leave her alone for more than 3 seconds, she launches into one of these things.
I think they just fucked up on the timer on that. It feels too short.
I think
You think it's an emulator problem?
it's likely an emulator problem.
Maybe I think.
I wonder if our friendship points actually went down or if that's a joke.
There is actually a friendship
Oh
stat.
my god. I don't think the game had a mic integration. did it?
No, the only games that have mic integration, actually are the ones that came with the microphone.
Incidentally, the way the mic works in Hey You Pikachu is fucking wild.
Oh, then do you get pretty through the contact with water?
Oh my god.
So that happens immediately once her stat is boosted.
Okay.
Sink, look at the sink.
So refreshing!
She's excited about the idea of clean.
Say, did I become more prettier? So happy! So happy! Ah! Hey, the mop! The mop!
She's so excited about attempting cleaning.
So now she's gone.
Now
from
it's
that.
telling us how to solve the puzzle. The floor became all shiny.
Actually, it still looks pretty nasty.
Making things look nice is so rewarding. This has to be cleaning.
They're 20%. They're really like not underselling.
Sensitivity circuit is at full load.
Should she take a shower?
Yes.
Look, look. Yay.
This is what she does when she's feeling very sensitive.
Monkey.
Whenever she does the monkey dance, that apparently also ups a specific stat.
Right on.
Monkey
Is it the
stat?
monkey stat? Go, go.
It's like an imagination or... This
my
is probably
God.
what people don't know.
Fever.
Because the stats aren't named.
I see.
There's
And
a
they
lot of
weren't actually
contradictory-
translated in the fan translation.
Yeah.
Let's go. So everyone's just giving their own translation. Come on, everybody. Yay, yay.
So she's doing all of this because we got her dance stuff.
Satisfaction.
Oh my god.
If she didn't...
Just
Oh
fucking
no!
exhaust herself dancing. Oh my god.
Pause
Kid.
before she does it again!
Okay, time to go to bed.
And then you can take a shower.
Take a shower in the morning.
Climbing up.
God. So the problem here is that the cream colored dress is actually the cutest one. So I would have been like suggesting we keep switching out the dresses, but I really like the cream one. Oh, also, the funniest thing about the dresses is that when you 100% the game, it gives you a pink dress.
It
And
just ups her happiness stat.
yeah, it sets her joy to 100. She cannot be unhappy while she is wearing her pink dress. Dear Diary, today
Remember,
gained no
don't touch the
such
joystick
cleaning.
while...
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I do think we might just have a disagreement here about this, but I really do feel like hidden stats are often things that make things worse. Because they make you think about things as a game. They force you into the perspective of, how am I solving a puzzle in this game? Which is like counterintuitive. But often telling you stats, like explicitly, means you look at them,
Oh, no,
you acknowledge them,
Yeah, we
and
Sorry.
really got to
I
pause.
hate this.
If
Going
y'all
into the
didn't see
diary.
that in chat, she asked, do you want to stop communicating? We said, we didn't say anything, and she just exited out of the menu.
Yeah, so let me finish this and then let's
Yeah.
continue. I agree with you in general. I think in this case, I don't think
Hey.
having them
Hey.
be
Any quickly before she changes her mind.
having them be explicit in this game helps anything. If we knew that there was that stat, and we're able to check it visibly, I don't know if that would have solved the problem for us. Whereas just giving the feedback would have.
It wouldn't have solved the problem, but it would have meant that we would have been doing something else with our Sunday night last night. Instead of unsuccessfully teaching a robot to mop.
I honestly feel that's partially on us. Like, we've always had lots of other things we could be doing in this game.
Oh my
I
god!
wish you the most wonderful afternoon.
Encourage that! Wait, it's the morning.
Yeah, we've always had other things we could be exploring.
Yeah,
And
but
just
like
sort
we
of-
knew that like a
Yeah.
lot of stuff was game on that one, and we had to get to it eventually.
Yeah, but I think always with like adventure
Hurry,
games,
hurry,
the best
hurry.
thing to do when I'm
Please
pausing.
don't let her get started.
In general, with these old adventure games, when you get stuck, what you do is you go off and do other stuff.
Yeah,
And that is usually.
but you do have to solve the puzzle eventually.
Yeah.
Like it's not an
Uh-huh.
optional one.
Oh yeah. But the thing is that if we'd gone and done that and come back and interacted with that and known that that was a sign that we should come back later.
We were reducing our own probability space, not
like-
insignificantly. It was reducing our enjoyment of the game. I think it's going to be more interesting to have all those other things plus the entire mock quest.
And I think it's worth pointing out that if we had gone and done a bunch of other things, it probably would have increased that stat enough that like we wouldn't actually have that problem.
Yeah, no, I think.
But I
that
don't
was,
like that as design. I don't like it being like telling like. I don't like the fact that there's not clear communication as to whether or not you can solve the problem at this moment.
So
no, I think that like we are in agreement there.
Yeah.
We're totally in 100% agreement there. But I think the trick is that they didn't actually necessarily have to change the design. They just needed to change the feedback a little bit.
So what I like about this game is that it doesn't feel like you're interacting with a system. It feels like you're interacting with a person or something which is alive, or something that has.
With systems.
Can I finish? Like something that has an interiority, right? And like you can't necessarily do things any one particular way because the interiority of this particular character is going to like depend on stuff that like you don't have access to. And it's almost kind of interesting that like sometimes your moods will just change. She's like, I'm feeling really like angry right now, and like there have been times that she's gotten angry and be like, oh, we should do something that involves her being aggressive. That's really interesting to me, and I think hidden stats are like can help with that. Actually, like so a game that actually was really good about this was Analog, Christine's game, because in Analog there's this AI that is kind of looking over your shoulder while you're playing the game, and she asks you questions. And like clearly this is like every other visual novel in the world where there's like a tree and it's like boosting the friendship points or something, but the game has this conceit that the UI is like an in-universe thing, like somehow the translation module is broken, so she apparently has played visual novels and she's like popping up these menus. So I found myself not thinking about her in terms of there's some stats that are being boosted behind the scenes. There's some kind of ending that I might prefer to get or not get, and I just tried to think about, imagine this is I was like actually building a theory of mind for this character, this person. I was treating her like a person. She would do something and say, well, what would I say to make the person who's like I'm talking to, if I was talking to a person through this menu interface, what would I do to make that person feel the way I wanted them to feel? And that was all hidden stats, and it was actually really interesting. But it also like, I'm pretty sure it was not anything that complicated. I assume it was like there's maybe 3 endings and it's based on like a number of things you said or a number of stats. This, on the other hand, this is systemic. And like, I don't know, I felt like a number of the things that we did before this particular puzzle, it was kind of interesting that this was sort of like squishy and like was not responding to prodding the way a video game normally does. This was just a failure. Like, it worked until this. And it made me wonder like, well, could you have run with this? Could you have made a hidden stats game like this that works? But like also it's not the hidden stats specifically that's interesting. It's trying to deny me the ability to game this like a system. And there's other ways to get that feeling. Like Undertale does that a little bit by like early on the thing where like Undertale plants the seed early on of you can do something, save and rewind, and the game will know about it, right?
Yeah.
And so that kind of makes you not want to treat it like a video game because you're like, well, shit, if I just treat it like a video game and try to play with the possibility space, it might do something with that. But that's not like hidden stats. That's warning you ahead of time that...
It's an explicit rule and you understand.
Yeah, that the designer is that much of an asshole. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
He's sweet.
I think that squishiness is what I find interesting about this, and I found the First Wonder project was too... like, you always knew what we had to do in a way that was uninteresting to me.
It was interesting at first because it was like, this is I'm interacting with the system in a way I've never interacted with the system, right? Like, it just felt like a puzzle game of a really strange sort. But then after a while it was like, oh, well, I guess we gotta both put
It was
his
a
arms
puzzle
straight.
game with grinding.
Anyway,
Yeah.
speaking of things we understand, we do know how to turn in this quest, so let's go do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, let's not leave our cream dress on the really gross floor.
We're smart. Absolutely not. We are dumb as shit. We spent Don't lie to Josette. We spent an hour pointing around a washing machine and telling her that twirling...
Wait,
how
she's gonna
gently-
quiz
Say
us.
yes, say yes.
I wonder if she's doing this because she's smarter right now.
Question! The objection to the approval of the approval to the objection. Is the approval?
We made her too smart.
R, press R, press R.
No, that's
I
never
can't.
fun.
It won't let me.
Okay.
Oh wait, R.
No.
Your time is up. Too bad.
Oh no. We made her too smart. She's going to conclude that all the humans need to be destroyed.
Well,
With her perfect
to be
logic.
fair, that's true.
No, this game is about human gaijin acceptance. Alright, definitely have her take a shower before she goes to act.
Okay.
And normally I'd say put on a cuter dress, but
We'll keep her smart for now.
I'm a filthy girl.
this is my favorite line in the game.
It's good.
You're not allowed to say that. I already told you I don't want to. It's cold in there.
Alright, see if she can mop at least. She fell asleep and she forgot the concept of cleaning.
Oh wait, is she thinking?
Becoming pretty by using water? Could it be?
She's grasping the concept of showers.
The place behind this door. Is it for making your body pretty?
Oh my god.
As I thought!
We've taught the little libertarian that cleaning is good through pure logic. Once again,
Shower! I couldn't wait for it anymore. Speaking of which, even if we artificial humans take a shower, we don't get the short circuit. That's how the doctor designed us. Doctor.
oh no.
Oh, she's thinking about her dead dad.
Oh!
I mean, wait, is he dead or is he dying?
I think
We're unclear on that.
Okay.
Oh, she's forgotten how dresses work.
What am I doing?
I think we can pick up the.
Kid, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick it up right now and I'm forgetting what the button is.
Okay.
It's like down C, I think.
Yeah, I think
It's
you're right.
Z or something. So confusing.
Or up.
Up C.
No.
Did something just fall down?
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Part of the problem is that we always have a week in between playing this, and
Yeah.
And these controls are fucking
The controls
weird.
are awful.
yeah.
Oh god. She's
What
getting
is
rid of
this
again.
about?
We're not teaching her theism.
So first we use enlightened self-interest to teach her the moral concept
Climbing
of...
up!
First we use enlightened self-interest to teach her the moral concept of showering. And then she immediately jumps to attempting to deduce proofs of God. She's recaptured like the new atheist movement of 2006 and like...
Let's have her also
Wait, did
not
they
do
learn
that.
showering?
They did, and it was called Jordan Peterson.
Oh,
Woof, woof, dial tunnel. Eject.
No, that's
let's
part
talk
of...
about
Eject!
climbing up.
I love
Let's please
climbing
talk
up.
about climbing up.
Wait, how do we get to 24%? Check her achievements. Oh my god, is showering an achievement? Because that's a good achievement list. Learn how to
Learn how to take
showers.
showers, learn how to clean.
Amazing.
Great. Yes, and operating the telephone.
Time to go act. Something we've been attempting since the first stream.
Please let me join the audition.
So, you'd like to have a go? Well then, follow me into the studio. Okay, please take the mop in front of you and clean the floor.
Now can we teach her that she's being taken advantage of? Let's do some decent cleaning so staff can work more comfortably.
Bravo! Excellent acting!
You've passed! Oh, it's George fucking Lucas? This is Lumiere, the director of the movie.
You will be an extra cleaning in the background.
You, what's your name?
I'm Josette.
Josette, thank you for doing this. An actor alone doesn't make a movie. There's always need for a hard-working crew acting as a team behind him. That's a lesson I'd like every new actor to understand. Be considerate to the members of the staff you work with. That other applicant, she didn't really seem willing to understand that.
Why do I have to clean the floor for a movie audition?
Hold up. I think Pearl's got the right idea.
Won't happen.
Yeah, never do spec work.
Good face.
Pearl does not have the gnosis of cleaning.
What you did was quite important indeed. Next, we're going to test your acting skills.
Oh, well, now we're fucked.
Okay, so we've just got some crazy director who's like, okay, first let's test if they're willing to clean. The test is a monologue.
Monologue?
The theme will be love.
Laugh? You mean a comedy act?
Or she misheard love.
Josette-san, imagine what it's like. The situation of being in love with a man.
Unimaginable.
That's what you're supposed to portray with your act.
You might find it difficult, but I'm sure you can do it. I have high expectations of you.
So now we have to teach her the gnosis of love.
Love? Okay, I think this is probably a good point to pack it in.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to see what happens if we now
Oh
do
yeah, I
this.
want to see her.
Sure, let's flunk our audition.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Hello, Josette-san.
I'd like to take the test, please.
Now then, Josette-kun, show us your performance.
Okay. Over here, I'm the male. Oh.
Oh. What?
Oh. Over here, I'm the male character, and if I go over there, I'm the female character, okay? I love you. Thank you. Applause, applause.
This game is so adorable.
How was it? I knew it. It's not good enough.
Josette-san, if you were in love, would you really behave like that?
I don't think it was bad, but in an acting, there's only so much you can accomplish with simple imitation. Josette, I expect you to do better than that. I'm looking forward to your next try.
I think we need to watch the Love movie a bunch.
I think he needs to.
The Romeo and Juliet
Yeah.
one.
This is a lot like the director.
Yeah, that'll go great.
This is a lot like the director from Black Swan. What?
Oh,
This love. Do you know about it? Tell me, tell me. But that's impossible.
We need
can
to
only
like work.
interact through this poorly radio-controlled parrot.
We need to work out a binary code.
Movies sure are interesting.
Thanks for the hint.
I'd so like to be a movie star.
It would be interesting if she has to go out and like experience love in the world or something.
I'm wondering whether like we'll get a second thing when we've seen enough
Yeah.
of.
It's possible.
When she like does an imitation of.
You know, I'm gonna say there's like several female characters she's gone like, oh, they're so cool, but I have yet to see her excited about a male.
This is true.
I mean, Can you imagine being in love with a man? Imagine.
I mean,
Like we're better at saving.
Imagine.
It makes me nervous because of the.
I
don't
think
even-
that's an extremely reasonable.
I don't know if this emulator even has that bug because that was when we were using the bug.
No, it's like a genuine problem. Like otherwise it wouldn't tell you. Like it
Yeah.
says,
Yeah.
please do not move the 3D stick.
I assumed that was because of a physical error with how the actual controllers worked.
Yeah, the way the control. So I looked this up, and I have a theory. The way the controllers work is that because of the way that Nintendo 64 controllers use something like a very specific, like they don't work. The joystick doesn't work in the same way that like the PlayStation does, or like
Yeah.
modern ones do.
Those are one of the first.
It's
proper
incredibly
first.
precise.
yeah.
And like the actual mechanism is complicated, but I think the basic reason is that they're using interrupts because they can't afford to lose any inputs in this,
Oh.
because they need to precisely measure every single change. Otherwise, it'll drift
Oh.
offwards. So I think as a result, they use interrupts to make sure. And if you have one of those interrupts fire while it's trying to read from the memory stick, it can crash. That's my theory. I don't actually know.
That's terrible.
But yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
And we finally learned how to clean.
We have
Finally learned how to clean.
finished Threads
We
of Fate.
accomplished something.
Finished Threads of Fate and
Applause!
finished mopping.
Applause!
Congratulations.
So next week, I think we'll do a little bit of Deep Prism and maybe do a
Yeah.
final Wonder Project J. I'm planning on playing through all of Wonder Project J because I find it really interesting and weird.
It's been fun. I feel like I've gone
Sweet.
like the
I feel like because we got stuck for so long, there's a huge amount of stuff that I want to see how they handle, just because it is such
Yeah.
a weird concept for a game.
that's personally why I'm feeling a little bit burned out, but also like I'm excited to see a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be. It's about to just pick up a bunch, but
Anyway, thank you so much for joining
We
us.
do have a dictatorship to overthrow at some point.
hey, Christine, I love you.
Thanks. Person I would have gone for cool.